Man in the wilderness. The renegade when afraid. Yeah, me there, man. All right, so we see a breaking news around. Yeah? See a breaking news around. Now the Prime Minister, make the guy from where him come from, UN, when come talk to him and, I tell him about 80 and them things. When we more of a belief, say, France and them place than some other big country for real go 80 because you have more than 150 gangs, very armed to the teeth. Prime Minister come and talk about soldier before and now him come back and talk about this and that kind of little things. Now, right here on the same compound, it get ready this morning. Yeah, so them have to lock down the consulate. So let me show you what them say. And I could play what Camina say. Yeah, remember we are talking about this all the while. I say, who want to go to send Google Gaga, send Lampile, send the Prime Minister, send the Deputy Prime Minister, and who else want to go there, but police and soldiers will not go there. Like Asian, so no want to come there, so them are showing and say, hey, me not play with you know. Saying, we have to be careful. All right. So I could see what I go on here, so look here. Look here. See where I want, I tell you so alone, so I know you can't see so far, you know. Jamaica consulate in Haiti suspend operation after gang attack on compound. You see this? I'm going to play it. Consular service in Haiti have been suspended indefinitely following a gang attack and the business establishment located on the same compound as the consulate of Jamaica in Port-au-Prince. So you see it? So let me show you, say, hey, we don't mind. If we are tear down this, so we can do anything and all kind of little thing. And you have to suspend it indefinitely. Yeah? You have to suspend it. Eh? Then burn down loot and burn down with them a burn down. Eh? Watch out. But Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson Smith said the Sun Auto dealership was ransacked and set ablaze by a gang on Monday night. Mrs. Johnson Smith expressed sympathy to the owners of the business, added that the ministry is awaiting further details on the incident. But she talk like a Jamaica. But we express sympathy and what kind of foolishness this? Eh? You depend on the same compound, have a suspend, just make sure the people them are right. Man, take them out of there. Remember, I know Jamaica around there, so you know. All right. In light of the incident, she said the Jamaica government has hardened our resolve to play. As hardened, in light of the incident, Jamaica government has hardened our resolve to play a part in supporting all efforts to return in Haiti. To what? Let me just finish play it. Yeah, hear this? Harden. Me don't know who, why we don't love talk so tough? When it's stupid or what? Eh? What you mean about harden resolve? Remember, it's a different country not talk about now, we know. Jamaica is no match to Haiti now, we know. Yeah? All right. Play it again. Harden our resolve to play a part in supporting our efforts to return in Haiti to peace and prosperity. You know, to peace and prosperity, and Jamaica have no prosperity and no peace. But you hard the resolve. When you see in front of one of these people, to turn 80 to peace. No go peace, you know, prosperity. That means it's support. That for them peace and prosperity, I like I have to sink 80 more. Because the prosperity, they are Jamaica now, I sink, you know. Me have a big man that for go play, but me now want to mix it up in yourself. Where he must send message to the Prime Minister and to the one of them. So me have him for go play. Me never played from morning. So me have deal with the nasty drunk. So, you know, I can play it when me done. But when you hear this, them are hard resolve for put 80, return 80 to peace and prosperity. And we see our prosperity stay in Jamaica, you know. Eh? If Jamaica can't deal with the crisis, so it can turn 80 back to peace and prosperity. When you hear this? Yeah. In which she and her people deserve. In which she and her people deserve. Okay. Let me hear this now. Hear this.
Again, we express our sympathies and also our affirmation that the government of Jamaica in these circumstances have hardened our resolve to play a part in supporting all efforts to returning Haiti to the peace and prosperity which she and her people deserve.
Yeah. So she not my word. For them word. Eh? For them word, not my word. Say yeah, Jamaica harden it resolve. For turn Haiti to the peace and prosperity. Yeah? It deserve. Peace and prosperity. Jamaica, you know. Jamaica. Play something else. So maybe our next little thing we should have said this. So they make add the result. So you have a place pan the other place and then burn down that. Ransack and burn down that. And you close that indefinitely. Now if them do this, and you just send the two local police them over them, and I know it's police. I'm going to send General Lampile. Because I tell them people in a ramp. Saying them have soldier and police are more serious than out where they are Jamaica. And them can't manage it. By the way, them farm gang too. And I run gang. So what kind of result you harden? You see the big talk, the wicked talk, and the tough talk, it don't go. Let me tell you this. You can't go here to go back them. Me not ask you. Me not ask. Yeah? Yeah, but me talk already, you know. Me talk already, man. Remember, you know, just watch my word, you know. Watch my word. Me talk these things already. See? Me talk it already. But them big kind of talk, it'll make them harden them resolve. And turn Jamaica and turn back Haiti and bring back Haiti to the peace and prosperity. She deserve. She and our people deserve. Never play it back this again. Play it back. Yeah, man, never play it back. Right there. Play it back.
Okay. Let me hear this. Now hear this. Hear this. Hear this.
Again, we express our sympathies and also our affirmation that the government of Jamaica, in these circumstances, have hardened our resolve to play a part in supporting all efforts to returning Haiti to the peace.
To play a part and supporting all efforts. Harden resolve. You always hear this, in Jamaica, so them use it for Haiti now. Like them think Haiti belongs to Jamaica. Me don't know who them are beat up. But you have to make she go join the line first too. If America superpower and them now run go down there so. And them big country they will have all these kind of things them now go down there so. Oh, what kind of resolve you think you can send them money have the real fire stick over there? You think you can go put some soldier, Jamaica soldier on the ground, but on the resolve and them can go over there go bad up them people there. And then you have language barrier because most of the soldiers and police them speak French. I don't think so. You hear this? Hear this?
And prosperity, which she and her people deserve.
So them are bring it back to, prosperity. If you can't bring Jamaica to prosperity, I can phone the prosperity for destroy the place. So when I finish destroy it, and the prosperity that. When you hear this? Yeah, man. You want to hear that? And when you joke, let me look at 80. Let me look how 80 run. Let me look how 80 run. I want to see one more thing, and then I want to look how 80 run. I have to do that, Let me hear one more thing with her. Yeah, so. Let me hear this.
We are aware that the Sun Auto car dealership in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, was last night set ablaze and ransacked by criminal gangs. The consulate of Jamaica was located on the premises, and we have therefore expressed our sympathies to the owners of the dealership, to our honorary consul, and of course advise the public hereby that consular services in Haiti are therefore suspended indefinitely. We are awaiting further details, and again, we express our sympathies and also our affirmation that the government of Jamaica, in these circumstances, have hardened our resolve to play a part in supporting all efforts to returning Haiti to the peace and prosperity which she and her people deserve.
To the peace, Them are going to return Haiti to the peace and prosperity. What we not seen in Jamaica. Oh, them are going to do that. Whoa. Them are going to wave a magic wand. Eh? Me hear the ardent thing there before, you know. Me hear it in a Moses in a Egypt. When them say God say him harden the Pharaoh heart, you know. When Moses said let go my people and then when you look plague and all kind of things, you know. So them are Jamaica harden the resolve for turn it in a peace and prosperity with them deserve, you know. Peace and prosperity. Eh? But when them say peace and prosperity, me no want to hear that, you know. Me no want to hear that. You know hear what play. Not my word. For them word. Jamaica government hard to resolve and can't solve. See the little girl go get her throat cut there. Number one, me telling you know. So no look from inside out. Don't me telling you already. Yeah man, look from inside out. It's so see it unravel itself. You know, me no make nice like them, you know. Me no have no time for that. Because I'm not doing investigative journalism. You know, some people just run and just chat and some people just listen to them and just run with it. Yeah? It's more than ridiculous. Eh? Them are going to put here to the peace and prosperity. Eh? 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 Them are going to give here to the peace and prosperity. Eh? That means I finish off yet, you know. Can I tell you something? If one of the things so no bad. And go over 80 go, hey boy, come here, remember. We don't have nowhere for run, go and let's see like 100 miles from the tip to the tip. The closest point. It's 100 miles. Enough got you in there deep. Yeah? I remember it's a bigger piece of land, so we have to run over some terrain and everything to reach there. You understand? We have to run over terrain to reach there. See? You have to run over terrain to reach there. Be a got you. Eh? I want to think. When you say Bobby, him, you don't want to see him? Hold on. Look here.
Tonight, the tables could be turning on the gangs in Haiti as violence and economic turmoil continues to plague the nation. The UN Security Council now targeting gang leaders and their supporters, considering travel bans and arms embargoes on anyone threatening the peace, security, or stability of Haiti. Sites like this becoming more and more common as frustration with the nation's high inflation and political turmoil boils.
Chômage, la vie chère, insécurité.
Gangs gaining power over a nation trying to get back on its feet after the assassination of its president, Jovenel Moise, last year. Speaking in Washington yesterday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said their efforts have been an uphill battle.
Big parts of the capital, other parts of Haiti, are actually controlled by gangs.
So if America says an uphill battle, who is Jamaica people? I'm going to listen.
Not by the state. Ports are blocked, roads are blocked, so some of the things necessary to deal with the cholera outbreak simply can't get to where they need to go.
Now,
Cholera outbreak, all kind of things happen one time. And this piece of land. If them says an uphill battle, who is Jamaica? Eh? Straight to resolve. Eh? All right.
the United Nations Security Council also weighing in, their eyes set on Jimmy Chedesier, also known as Barbecue, over the role his G9 gang has played in the blockade of Haiti's principal fuel terminal. A move that has dried up fuel supplies as...
So Barbecue can stop the fuel from run. And them have look how soldier and thing them have up there. Them have ex-police. Can you believe that Barbecue run gang? Who's Jamaican police? Them go to pull back and do what they want to, man. Yeah, man.
The country already suffers from a water shortage due to a cholera outbreak that's put...
Water shortage, cholera outbreak. Eh? All right.
putting 1.2 million children at risk.
Schools are closed, hospitals are closed, and farmers are having trouble bringing their goods to the market.
So hospital closed, farmer having trouble bringing goods to market. Jamaica are going to solve them problems soon. Yeah? Yeah,
United
man.
States stepping up and targeting those in support of gangs, leading to visa sanctions on 11 people so far. And China saying it supports the UN's plan to sanction gang leaders. A move that could perhaps be a step toward more peaceful days.
And Stephen Romo joins us now here in studio. Stephen, thanks for joining Top Story. The UN announced earlier today that Haiti is seeing catastrophic levels of hunger. From your reporting, what are people there living with on the ground, and how is it connected to what you just reported?
Yeah, these situations are sort of feeding into one another. That gang violence is compounding the problems of food and fuel shortages. Those surging prices and supply issues have led to protests that have also brought the country to a standstill, and that chaos allowing the gang situation to become even worse. The World Food Program says half the population is facing acute hunger for the first time ever. Many problems here worsening each other, and the situation just continuing to become more and more desperate.
Them say half the population face hunger, you know. Half. Like 10 million people. 11. Half a face real hungry. They're always hungry too. But half. You know, it's a starvation that kick in, you know. Yeah? Okay.
A perfect storm that Haiti has been dealing with for so long. Stephen Romo, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow.
Where you say 80 still have this crime in Jamaica. Per population, of course. When you work it up, but them are going tough, you know. Watch out.
Into the abyss in Haiti is fastest here. The one certainty is when the police SWAT team we are with cross into gang territory, they will take fire.
Hear this.
A blunt war for control of the capital. The police need to prove they can be here. The gangs that the police cannot. And it is ordinary citizens who are caught in between. Here, a passenger on a civilian bus that was hit in the street.
Them are police there, and them think what's it?
And the days before, police said they've rescued 6 hostages in this same area and killed a leader of the 400 Mawozo gang. But the police struggle to hold ground, so the gangs, whose currency is kidnapping and drugs, are gaining far too much. Especially
you see there?
Here. Rounds hit the armoured vehicle.
Rounds are hit the armoured vehicle.
They think they see where the gunmen are. They run, but not like it's their first time under fire, perhaps even this day.
And then police have real armored vehicle. Watch it.
They slide back. Perhaps the gang have fled down the alley.
It's this kind of intense violence that so many cite when they talk about Haiti's spiral towards collapse.
The firepower they bring doesn't in itself change who's in control. Gangs are able to block main roads at will with trucks. And it requires a major operation to clear them. Gangs now often match or outgun the police. They have a bulldozer too, demolishing rivals' houses.
So the gang them match our outgun police, and them are bulldozer to demolish rival houses. So if you go in at them way, all this go. Yeah? You see this? Me just see somebody just say something, you know. Oh, see that? Say Jamaica has send Navy Seal. No, we have no seal up as zoo, you know. We have 2 crocodile and things. We can send some crocodile from out of Black River still. But we have no seal. We never said the Navy because we don't have no Navy. So, and we have no seal up there. But we have crocodile. We have turtle. Don't we have turtle? Yeah, man. We think we have some sea cow too. Yeah, man. We could have said some sea cow or something. But no Navy seal. Yeah, man, Manatee. We have Manatee, man. Them there are Black River and them place, them, man. Yeah, man, we can send some seeker. We have one lion up there. No, the one lion we might have the youth finger, but we not want the lion, man. No, we can't send a crab. We can't send a one crab. Not all our crab, just a one crab. We just pick out a one crab. Dr. Crab. I better we send a crab. I better we send an AI. The AI incompetent. I better we send an AI. Eh? Yeah, man, I better we do that, man. And we can send a gooks too. Yeah, man. See the man them have all them one bulldozer and everything there, you know. I tear down place, you know. That we got to, man.
One area, Cité Soleil. Locals fled at night during 10 days of clashes in July that left over 470 dead, injured or missing, said the UN, as the G9 gang expanded control, burning and demolishing. Those who survived fled to nights here, where a mix of flies and rain stopped them from even sleeping.
No, uno no God send Jamaican police. You must send the police them. Forgot do what? Forgot, eh? Forgot do what? Forgot talk to them people here. You understand them? Eh? Them I understand them? And go over there go do what? If US say them have a hard time, so you can send Jamaican police and soldier go over here, so. And me just say come in here and say, strengthen them resolve. Eh? So them are go deal with 18 and carry back and give prosperity. Right, like what she thought me for call that thing. Somebody say, mother and father die, your aunt save me. Yeah? I want to go to school. But it was torn down. All the school them tear down. See it up on the screen? Look there.
To see where acute desperation can lead, we travel to where what's left of the government rarely treads. Don't be fooled by the beauty. There is no paradise here. Only hunger, heat, trash, and the business of leaving.
Backside. Don't be fooled by no beauty and no paradise. Just look there, man.
Boats out to the Bahamas, Cuba, Florida if you're lucky. And while these places are sending Haitians back in record numbers, the US Coast Guard is also stopping 4 times as many this year as last. These exits are what Johnny arranges.
If we die, we die. If we make it, we make it. I'm the one who buys the boat. It can cost up to $15,000. We're hoping to get 250 people for the next trip because the boat is big.
Not everyone made it on their last trip 3 months ago.
The boat had an engine problem. Water got inside the boat. We called for help, but it took too long. 29 people died on that trip.
Oh gosh, man. You hear that, man? Sadie, man. You Sadie? Them the 29 died on the trip. You hear that, man?
These aren't people who usually share their trade secrets, but maybe now they're relaxed as the authorities are busy. The boat is aging, scraps of net plugging holes, engines not fixed yet. But this is where Johnny hopes 250 people will huddle.
So that's for all 250 people. The man said 250 people, you know, in a that, you know. Go across the sea, you know. Eh? 250. Backside.
Maybe as early as next week.
I mean, not really something you want to be in on dry land, let alone out at sea.
Yeah, there. That, you know, I'm being by that in a dry land, let much just out at sea. And he want 250 of them. Eh?
One man tells us why he saved for a year to get into here.
I
graduated and worked as a teacher, he says, but it did not work out. Now I am driving a motorcycle every day in the sun and the dust. How will I be able to take care of my family when I have one? I'm not afraid. I will be eaten by a shark or make it to America. A hope so remote, it could only exist here, where they say the choice is between fire and water, even if all day, every day, already feels like drowning.
No, man. So this now, yeah, the Prime Minister said, strengthen them resolve. What wanna say? Them want to send the soldier police them by 80. Which one of the 80 over there, so? And them are give prosperity and put it back in the right direction. You need to strengthen your resolve and answer to the thing where, you know, right? And just done with that first before you deal with the 80. If you can't deal with that, or you deal with the 80. Oh. Eh? Yeah, man. Oh, not deal with it. Me not understand. Because this bad. That one not bad. Yo, brother.
Brother, man.
Boy, I'm in a day, man. Boy, you know, see not 80, you know. You want to see them lock down the consulate, you know. Indefinitely. Yeah, I'm gonna play and make a year where your sister in us right now. I'm gonna play her right now. But she said them it have strengthen them resolve, you know. To get back here to hear it, just listen this now. Hear this, brother. Yeah.
We are aware that the Sun Auto car dealership in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, was last night set ablaze and ransacked by criminal gangs. The consulate of Jamaica was located on the premises, and we have therefore expressed our sympathies to the owners of the dealership, to our honorary consul, and of course advise the public hereby that consular services in Haiti are therefore suspended indefinitely. We are awaiting further details, and again, we express our sympathies and also our affirmation that the government of Jamaica, in these circumstances, have hardened our resolve to play a part in supporting all efforts in returning Haiti to the peace and prosperity which she and her people deserve.
So Rati, she said she got turn it to them hard and them resolve, and it them got, you know, for turn it to the peace and prosperity which she and her people deserve. She can't deal with your thing, but she can't even manage it the one case or so. But them are going to turn it, you know, the peace and prosperity where Asian resolve. But me play something with Blinkit or when name, Blinkit, Anthony Blinkit or when one name, the one name, Blinkit. And him say, boy, it's a hard, like a hard, you know, hard struggle because, you know, say the gang them take over the place. So when she attacks Rati, she can't manage the case, but she got hard and resolve to go solve it. And prosperity for Haiti. The peace and prosperity. Them have to do peace and prosperity first in Jamaica.
It's funny I mention that because at the last week I work upon right now, I get ready to carry my wife and you them go at the airport because I go to South Africa now. And the last week I work upon, I try to finish it up so that we can file by Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, but we not said to them now, Ratty, about what she just said a while because she attacked them hard and resolve, you know. And them on the same premises where them raid and burn down. And, you know, it have that of a suspending definitely. So it hard and them resolve, you know.
So how you send people there? How you send people there?
I don't understand. Boy, I don't understand how, you know, but that's why I have to ask because I don't understand. Yeah?
Yeah, how you send people there? You see what I want? And them want to send the police there. Police them can't.
I want to say no, I have to chat to her on that one because as she attacking us, I have to talk to you on that one there, you know. The government hard them resolve. And the peace and prosperity where them, you know, them are pull out every step, you know. To give back here to the peace and prosperity it deserve.
Yeah.
Peace and prosperity.
We are going to do it. Yeah.
But look on Jamaica. So what happened to the peace and prosperity of Jamaica? If you can bring the peace and prosperity
right.
now, or you can bring it back at 80 where the population are like 10 million, near 11 million, and the country are more than 2.5 times the size of Jamaica. Yeah? But you can bring peace and prosperity there, so. With some gang that were armed to the teeth, them a bulldozer demolish them rival building and do all kind of things and take over place, and police, them a knock up police to and do all kind of things and enough gang. How them gonna do that? What them gonna do? Send Jamaican police to go do this? No, what them up to? Because the first thing them do, if them send some police or some soldiers, and them, one man lose them life, them know it going on. Because we don't want them already, you know. Eh?
It's just pure nonsense. Them can't, the question we have to ask them now, a big question, them can't answer that question there. Oh, you have to go there and you shut down your operation, but you have to go.
That is it, because the consulate now, it's not just a consulate, but the consulate look over the whole country and know what's going on in the country. It at the eye for Jamaica. Like I said, Jamaica eye. If you have, gather intelligence on the ground, if your people them forget out, them have to run. But by the way, look on a consulate, if your people them forget out, at the consulate them will come and you can land a helicopter, no. Them have parts placed on the same compound. That man can raid and burn it down. And you have to lock down the burn it down too, So they put the consular them in a danger. You understand?
In arms way.
In arms way. That makes sense. When you should have a little building by itself, man. I want to build a fence well iron thick and all kind of things that some can land and although the man them can knock out, Jamaica little helicopter. But even not a chance. But if you have a constant place with parts place or other place pan it with them can just come and burn down ratty. Make any sense, brother? Eh?
No whatsoever, brother.
So Jamaican could have go at the consulate now and get caught up and some shootout and hear so much Jamaican dead. If them never read in a night, 4 in a day. See me answer, Ratty?
Yeah.
And it's not safe. It's not safe because you're at the same compound with man can just a man breach a compound can the same compound and burn down with them and burn down. Eh? Can them breach a compound? Ransack with them and ransack and burn down. Eh?
Them looking at money never get killed.
That is it. If the man shot them now, tell me straight them and go say, and the parts space alone. But them now go just go in and burn down the parts space alone. They might have just raid everything. If I 2 things there on the compound, them raid everything. Eh?
Them not gonna tell if something happens.
Them not gonna, yeah.
Something bad happen, not tell it. No, them not gonna tell you.
No.
I'll find that out.
All right.
So come out with it.
You see me I say? So this bad man.
Yeah.
This bad brother. Now make it go and go carry on. Your family.
Yeah, come here if you can go to the airport.
Yes, man.
And the airport is over 1.5 from when we live in a far.
Yeah, all right. No, so don't I go and talk to her. Knock up.
All right, my brother.
Yeah, man. Cool. Later,
right,
brother. Yeah,
cool.
man. Yeah, man. This bad man. This bad herb. Short up herb right now. No matter if give her a piece of this. Because we are talking about it, We are talking about it, Yeah, man. And this bad man. This bad. See? So if you shut down the consulate, where you gonna work from? Oh, you know, see the place, that make it even worse. Herb.
Oh, hey.
Hey, brother, what's up? Hey, me just talk to you, I'm gonna run go to the airport now, but I'm gonna talk to you too. I have to give you a piece of this. So, the consulate in a Port-au-Prince, that have to shut down indefinitely because man raid must say a parts store or something on the same compound, That sounds stupid to me. Ramsack it and burn it down. So, them not tell you if them burn down the whole consulate neither, but I'm in the same compound. Well, but Jamaica consulate are doing a place in a parts store, by the way, on the same compound. That alone, I have to ask the first question that me ask. So right now, them suspend that indefinitely. And then, Camellia say, it hard in Jamaica resolve, to bring back the prosperity. They might do everything that for them thing, to bring back the prosperity and peace and prosperity Haiti deserve. If you can't bring peace and prosperity in Jamaica, you can bring it in Haiti, brother.
Yeah, you know, she has a problem because, you know, she has this thing nipping at her heels. At the same time, she got to explain all these shortcomings. Right? These shortcomings, she's just seen it a mile off. She's had people reporting on this stuff. So she's getting caught up with what we call inefficiencies and incompetence. Right? She's never, look, what has she accomplished? Forget about what Ratty brought up against her. What did she accomplish before that? You know, when she was talking about giving these kids loans to get out of Ukraine, myself and Captain Francis was the first two people to send her a message and I said, look, I know Europe, I know Germany. It's a straight line from Berlin, where the embassy is, straight down to the border of Poland and Ukraine. Just get a bus driver, take a bus down there, ask the German government for a military escort, drive down to the border and tell the people walk down to the border like everybody else walking out of Ukraine and meet you. And it's based on that she changed her mind and said, we're not going to give them the loans anymore. We're just going to send a bus for them and they'll meet the bus. Right? And then what I did was to send a message to a military unit over there to have them escort the people, make sure they get out, because they weren't letting black people out. If you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, man.
They wouldn't let no Africans or no Caribbean or anybody out who's black. Right?
Yes.
So after we ran interference, then they started leaving. We've kept quiet about that. We didn't say nothing about that. So she has shown a great deal of incompetence that she doesn't know how to do her job. Look, if you have a government representing you while you're overseas, they have to have contingency planning. That have to make plans if citizens get in a car crash, a plane crash, or they get some kind of disease or virus that break out amongst Jamaicans overseas. They have to have contingency planning for all of that stuff.
Yes.
Turn out this woman don't know anything and she don't do anything. But she was in left field.
But
talk about the cabinet discussed all of this stuff. The cabinet never discussed nothing because the prime minister don't know a damn thing either.
Sub-zeros.
Zeros, man. 2 zeros. Useless.
Useless.
Right?
All right.
Totally useless. What they call it, tits in a bull.
All right. Fancy face call it Pinky and the brain.
Yes.
Pinky and the brain. Yeah, man. So what do you even in China? When the people them that beg them to come out and she never even answer them.
Well,
must be
what
answer.
What answer could she give them? You know,
and that is not a foreign minister. She don't do a foreign minister role in herb. That's not a foreign minister role. It's not. Then
competence, brother. Competence. She's incompetent. She don't have the competence to do the work. So I don't. What was her assignment to that job based on?
All right. So remember play herb. Herb. Remember play what she said about the 80 incident? Listen this.
The Sun Auto car dealership in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, was last night set ablaze and ransacked by criminal gangs. The consulate of Jamaica was located on the premises, and we have therefore expressed our sympathies to the owners of the dealership, to our honorary consul, and of course advise the public hereby that consular services in Haiti are therefore suspended indefinitely. We are awaiting further details, and again, we express our sympathies and also our affirmation that the government of Jamaica, in these circumstances, have hardened our resolve to play a part in supporting all efforts to returning Haiti to the peace and prosperity which she and her people deserve.
So say all efforts. Say for gun battle with the gang, them and them things. Say I can play a part in all efforts.
Right.
All efforts. And peace and prosperity she deserve. So Jamaica deserve peace and prosperity too. Because the prosperity where we get the place sink down, you know. So the same thing we want to do to Haiti. Wait there right now. We're not putting a foot over there. Gone more. But I want to mediation, you know, they can't go over there and put them, you know.
I know. Them people know what it is to fight. It's like the Iraqis. They've never been occupied. You know, Russia, England, they both tried to occupy Iraq, the U.S., and it ended up in a lot of people being killed. So I know with Haiti, nobody wants to try and occupy it because then people will go to guerrilla warfare and
but that them do know, right? They will go straight to guerrilla warfare, and them have the ammunition and them have the whole king.
But listen, don't you know whoever burned that gas station knew that the Jamaica consulate was there, and
it's a car dealership. But what may I say to you?
Car dealership, right?
Oh, the hell, you have a consulate. Them know. But on the same compound, you have a car dealership, people just come buy car. But you have a consulate there, so. What kind of foolishness is that? You don't look at different place by yourself or something because you know the place there already. You're on the same compound with a car dealership. Also Jamaica cheap and nasty and what is?
Yeah, man.
You can't have a car dealership and then you're on the same compound. People are come for a look for a car or do anything. And them could have come there if a day. You could have fire and do all kind of thing and abandon when you look the whole thing. I'm enough Jamaican. If Jamaican they get hurt. That makes sense?
But listen, what are the threat conditions? Especially that Jamaica Prime Minister says he wants to lead.
That's why them never do this. Why them never do this long time? It does happen. Maybe I might hear something and them read something on the news over there, Jamaica Prime Minister boom bam. So them just say, because they're not threat today.
Well, it go back to the fact that the Haitians hear it and the Haitians take action. And what was the action? To burn down the car dealership where the embassy or the consulate is.
Yes.
And that way they send a clear message.
And you have to cancel indefinitely. Yes.
You know, you go in there now and you become a target.
So when we want to ask something too, we want to look up something because sometimes them consulate there, them have place nearby where them stay and I wonder about Jamaica stay because them sleep in there, you know. Because Jamaica not care, you know. So I wonder if them have that little place where them stay on the same compound or what have you, you know.
Well, you see that's $1 million question.
You couldn't just go up on the road and they're all over the place and then come and work there, so. You got to close, so maybe you have a make part in a little apartment where you stay or something. I don't know.
Well, you and I know all them people have to do is follow the workers when they leave work to wherever they live. Kidnap them.
Yeah.
And if they don't kidnap them, they can shoot at them. They can put the fear of God in them. You know? These people, like you know, the old saying, them don't know what time clock strike. They don't have no security. I don't know who is advising them because they would need overseas officer to act as like a superintendent of police or somebody in the military to run the security in the place, right? And the fact is, there's no indication of who the security officer is.
Yes. But if them can go in, yeah, Herb. If them,
hold on.
yes.
Hello.
If them can go in and burn with them a burn and ransack do what them do, that's a strong message them a send. You know, them the business where they so if them did that show some respect and also is that them must see it. Can't a Jamaican consulate or something. You know, just step on the compound like that. That mean it
worse off yet, every consulate is supposed to have security by the local government. Who was running security on that consulate?
That again. I'm gonna wonder the consulate where those people stay. If I'm on the compound, because you know you couldn't just live anywhere, so you drive off there, so and you know you leave and you put yourself in more danger. Yeah?
I think them people are afraid now.
They make them
so yeah. She shut it down and she gonna return them to Jamaica. That's what she gonna do.
So you're going now when you have the eye on the ground like that. Down in a Port-au-Prince. If you shut it down, I don't just say you want the eye, you know. So you shut it down now, because them burn down the place, burn down in there. So what you gonna do? Return them to Jamaica? Where you get an eye now? Where you gonna rest?
Well, here's the key to that. The key is if those people there who were supposed to be eyes and ears on the ground,
and I get an intelligence.
They know who they are, and they burn down that place. That's a message they're saying clearly that if they stay, fire gonna burn them.
Right? Some serious people, you know.
Because they are very serious people when it comes to the freedom. So the minute that Prime Minister say him gonna lead the force, he gonna have Jamaica leading the force to go into Haiti.
You know, all them talk that foolishness, yeah, because if him you use Zozo and state of emergency, where must say we going to do this and do that, it not do nothing but you know, urge some Jamaican and make them just eat and cut against the police treatment and cut against even him, because most it not touch both no gunman and bad man, you know, it really touch the man them when I run. God do them the job and do them the farming, them now run. So them you go for and drape them up, go lock them up for 6 months or 9 months. And some of them never even go jail yet. But them end up get locked up. But them are gonna make a mistake now over 80 where everything say can go over 80. Language barrier is a different thing. Them speak French? No. French and for them broken for them Creole and for them French. Broken French. Them speak French and broken French.
French Creole, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we speak, you know, with English Creole. So, but our thing, our broken English, and you know. So, you go over there, so now, where you go, a man see just about you have a Jamaican thing, and you have a big gun, you know, I get bullet. Then me take your gun, you know. And then, where you turn your back, where you run, go. Where you can't put a building there, you know, because the man, them are use thing, a building and kill in a building, you know. Eh? How much?
You know,
yes.
Jamaica have a population of 3 million.
Yes.
And they can control the people in Jamaica.
So you control 11 million. 10 point at 11 million. No, you control with a land mass like 2 and 3/4 time, 2.5, 2 and 3/4 time, the land mass of Jamaica. Oh, you control that.
So when them people gonna riot, you know, the 20,000 strong Haitian National Police can't control them. They have to run for cover.
Of course.
That's why all these Haitian National Policemen going to the U.S. Embassy asking for visas to get out of the country.
So if them are run, so them are run, the National Police, the guard them and thing, them are run. But so it's a room for rent. When them run out, Jamaicans want them for running in. So would you agree with me, Herbert? Me say the first one for go there, Mr. Crabber and Gugoga.
Yeah. Yes.
And then
If
come
they
in
are
and go there
that
too. And the
brave.
Prime Minister can go too. Them for lead the
Man, look,
contingent.
if you took the entire police force plus the JDF and send them over there, you may have about 16,000 people. May.
But even but if you even do that and send them over there, how much of them are come back? We have enough body bag? You think so?
No.
Then we don't want to get back some of them because you know saying on the street them are gonna burn them. Nothing in a way, you know, but we just talk on a reality level, you know. Kind of the street, because them people them the ramp, you know. Yeah? But we have enough body bag though. Me not think so.
They would chop them up and burn them.
We know, okay, so we're not gonna need them, not gonna need so much body bag.
No, what they gonna bring back? Ashes?
They might show that they might sweep up that man.
You can put the ashes inside a shoebox. And the shoebox too big.
Yeah, man. And then I know that look on the danger again. Them have cholera run and all kind of disease around because no water not there for wash and not you know, you don't have no water and people have to poop. And them, you know, no toilet tissue, not that. So you know over this nasty, you know. Well nasty. And then you understand? So it well nasty and cholera must run. So it's there for your time and other germs are run. And when you look, people are there some place, them not watch the fly. Fly can spread it more. Mosquito spread for them thing. See how much thing they are more half of the country hungry right now, well hungry. The whole country hungry. But more fighting a starvation. A little more than half. So how that go now? Eh? So what them are going to run go do? And when she just said the while where you just hear, oh, she can bring it back to the prosperity. And the peace and prosperity them deserve. Oh, she can do it. Or Jamaica can do it. Then if you can do that, if you have these kind of things, then you should do it to Jamaica already, man. Because I see the prosperity of Jamaica, like, you know, be that thing I go on, you know.
Well, when you're in over your head, when I'm saying, when you're digging a hole,
you dig too, but
and you're having a cave in,
yes,
right? You have to stop digging, because the dirt going to cave in and cover you over, and this is where they are right now. The government have dug a hole, and things are starting to cave in. So they have to stop digging and start correcting things. When you dig a hole, you're supposed to put up safety barriers so that the dirt don't move and cover you over. They have no safety barriers. If they have a consulate over there and they fail to think about the people on the ground before he goes running off at the mouth, saying how he's going to come there with his defense force and pretty much do an invasion of Haiti. He should have known that them Haitians, I mean, we go to fight over football. I mean, we are rivals in football. Why you don't think, say, the rivalry would transcend and get very bad to where they would come after our people?
Yeah.
Right? How many of our gangsters run off to Haiti after them kill people in Jamaica? And then you hear to the Haitians them cut them head off over there.
Yes, yes.
What kind of message you think they're sending to the gangsters back in Jamaica? Don't come here. Right? You come here yourself. Right? You don't control them Haitian people, man. You know?
Yeah.
And when you don't understand the situation, it's a fluid situation. And you can't protect your people. That's what they realize now.
So you want me to say to you now? You want me to say to you earlier? Look you know.
Yeah.
So Hispaniola, right? The land, right? The one piece of land. Dominican Republic and Haiti.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have Dominican Republic the border runs straight across. And then they pan land. And then they protect them border. Why them no and them no want volunteer for the step cross. Them want to protect for them land. Yeah? That people no can run cross. Them just protect for them land. One country, you know. What part, you know?
Yeah.
I remember, you know, 80 did capture them already, you know. Them get them
This is the
independence from
thing.
80, you know. Maybe
Those
that's why they don't like
Hispanic,
it. Eh?
those Hispanic, they're afraid of the Asians.
So
They know
if
the
I want
Asians
land
are
with them say,
fierce.
hey, my neighbor, so it might have boil over here, so them rather protect them border.
Yeah.
And now let them in for run over there. But we have sea, our border sea. Them have land, but you can just step over there and say, make we go do something, and because it's better if we neighbor quiet or good. And them no business, none at all. So Jamaica now for running and say them are going to deal with things. That's the next big country in one country, you know. We're part up in a two, you know. Eh?
Yeah. But you see, Jamaica should realize something else. All the weapons, the majority of weapons in Jamaica, probably came out of Haiti.
Yes.
And if Jamaica have these sophisticated rifles and machine guns and submachine guns, and it came out of Haiti, then Haiti have a lot of them.
Yeah, because them say they're going, okay. No, but when you look on the gang, you know, so the gang, them will stop, them will arm, you know. And no handgun, them are busting. Big gun.
Yep.
And them have bullet. Them have the bullet.
Yep. They have the guns and the ammunition.
Them have guns and ammunition. And them will have them turf. Yep. Police can't run in upon them like with your face. They make me go disarm you. So, the best thing with Asian government and the police and them should do is draw them in the political process. The leaders of these gangs, you have to. You can't go tell them disarm, you know. You gotta feel it. You can't do it.
If you give them legitimacy,
yes,
meaning that you give them a local government role,
yes,
you represent your neighborhood. Everybody
then you get
represents
it built back. Yes, you get it built back.
And then you make them a part of the building back, because just like Dudu show, you know, when you have construction contracts and you empower them they can get rich too.
Yes.
They're not ripping off the country, but they are building and ensuring that everybody have a home, that they can do the same thing Dudu's do. He can get them schooling, school books, right? School uniforms if necessary. He can get them medical supplies, dental, all these things. When you empower people and they realize this guy, he might be getting rich, but we're getting rich along with him. That's what you have to do. Not go in there and try and beat them up with batons and shoot them and, you know, kick them and call them names and all kinds of stuff. No.
Yes.
You have to empower these people. You know, I talk about a guy in one of those African countries.
Yes.
He came in and he says, you know what? I'm just going to concentrate on three things. I'm going to concentrate on our people's welfare, our people's health, and creating jobs, small-time jobs, no matter how small they are. But if we can turn and clean up our country and plan different things and do things that will make everybody get up in the morning and want to go to work, knowing that they're doing it for the country, then that's what I want. Okay. And he turned around his country. Unfortunately, the people who didn't like the way he was spending the money set him up and killed him.
But we hear some corruption. Cause from Papa that can baby that can go on, you know. You know, then they go on with a piece of thing, then have Aristide come and then everything will come up. No care you're a government farm. You have some corrupted one in there where you always let me get indicted for some drugs and money laundering and all kind of thing. Them just, you know, this corruption thing, and but them not stop. You know, nobody not put nothing there. Remember 1995, them disband the army, the navy and the air force. Them disband everything from 1995. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Them disband that from
They
895.
had to disband them because the source of Haiti's problem was the military. They were just killing. You can't have your military killing your citizens every day.
Yes. So yeah, man. I remember when them go in 95 and then US and the
and then there was corruption
too. Yeah,
lots of corruption in the military. But here's the other thing. When a country like the US or Canada or France empower the leadership in your country, and no matter how many people they're killing or how miserable they make the people's lives, nobody says anything. They just want to set up cheap labor in your country. They come there with goods and services that they can have you make things and then export it.
Them get it cheap. Them get it for slave labor.
Slave labor.
Yes, and
slave
then can go sell it back. If you are buy back a bag of money, so your country lose slave labor.
Yeah.
And like that.
So you cannot have that. You cannot have that. The people are going to rebel against that every time. Right? And so when they finally got rid of the military, everybody now expected Aristide to come in and to do a good job. Well, Aristide decided want everybody to be paid a minimum of $2 a day. Can you imagine that? And because he decided that, then they work against him and say, no, we don't want no minimum wage in Haiti. We want to keep these people in slave wages. Right? And so they overthrow Aristide. Because Aristide was making sense. He was making too many positive moves. He was what you call a populist president. In other words, he was popular from all the moves he was making. But the bottom line is they had to get rid of him and break that up. Right? They keep punishing Haiti for kicking the French out, for beating up the white man and kicking him out.
But but for a serious note, Haiti keep punish themselves, because all right, we could scale it down. Me and you and Rat today and thing. We are living in harmony and them thing there. And we are build with thing and we have a family and we good and them thing there. But we might add some other little people and them come with them arms house and then it all draw away. So either we hold the fort, our fight. It come like a Jamaica now, in every corner of the earth, you see Jamaica, them always, oppose them one another and fight each other. You always have someone mash up your thing. You understand?
Right.
So them not straight. But when you see Chinese, no care what, you're not hurting in outside, but when you look them at one Chinatown. We don't have no Jamaica town everywhere in the brother. Them have Chinatown in every country more than one. And no matter where they make money, they make them things. Other nation too. Okay, so people from Pakistan, people from this, so them come together and build. But our people, black people have a problem. Them have a serious problem. Because them have a long eye problem and red eye problem and bad mind problem,
Right.
But we know that. So that's why I'm a man where anywhere at all see me live, me there England, where me live. Me live at West London. Where me live, say black people, say Jamaica, no better. So I'm gonna brick stand and so anyway me live, see no Jamaican around me, I may choose to do that at all time. Coming like a mix up thing them, in a them thing, brother, and I'm my style that. So when me live, me see if I can help you, and we do 1 hour. But when me live, me no want to see, me no live in other bulk of that thing there. Me no in that thing there. You understand? Because them never live right yet. So when you go around there, you have to talk to them and say, yo, I want to live better than this, See? So I know there's 80 problem, but they are Jamaican, they're in Africa too, brother. So you are doing a thing and a guy try to pop you down, and we see it. So me rather deal with some nation, me rather condemn them nation, them rather deal with them because you get better deal than your own people them. But if you notice a White Plains road or anywhere at all, when you run through a Jamaican there, them have a cook shop, and when you look, you see like 2 little ackee and a little plate and thing, and then you see a Chinese, and you see a white man, and some other people, and them have a proper restaurant, like Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Our thing them never right yet. If you have a club, you want brethren, you want Jamaican, them want to shoot it up and then make police lock it down. You understand? Or them come smoke for it lock down or do something. See? So in that terms, you don't want them really running there, so you keep your thing on a strict level, brother. If you do something, then you support you.
Let me give you an example.
Yes.
Let me give you an example. When Shower Posse was getting big,
yes,
really big, they came to Virginia and they went to Virginia Beach. Right? They had some of the hottest clubs in Virginia Beach. The other club there where the first black governor in the history of Virginia ran, Wilder. And he used the club like as one of his unofficial headquarters. They would meet all the time, have drinks. There was a happy hour, I think like 3 for 1, 4 for 1, stuff like that.
Yes.
But the flow, money flow, they love the music, and that's where they wanted to have their unofficial headquarters, right in the Jamaican club. Now, there is a part of Virginia where you had a group of guys, the home invasions. And now they do home invasion, but same group of guys had a homecoming queen. You know, big homecoming queens are in these country towns. And them had the homecoming queen up in their house where they were staying. She didn't go home. It's not that they were holding her, They were feeding her liquor, they were feeding her the ganja, they were doing all these things. Man, they completely corrupted the girl. And then there are the home invasions where they kill our whole family. All kinds of stuff was happening. And this is the kind of ruthlessness our guys were known for. Other than shooting up each other.
Yes,
with the submachine gun fire.
So what happened? Right? What happened? So back in the days, it never so hard. What's this? Yeah. See, it never so hard back in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah. It never so hard back in the days, right? For people like them, I go foreign and do business and all kind of things. But, it turned around that, because of Jamaican, right? Even England, where you see them put a restriction on the things there, them go and them mash up the place and fight each other. You fight from Jamaica, they are foreign. You have to go get gun and you have to go look for a man there and shoot him and run up and down, and when you look at kind of foolishness. You fight for turf, you fight for other things. Meanwhile, other nations there, Let me tell you something. Me see in England, up at Wolverhampton, I keep a show with Dan Penn, Hugh Brown, Dan Penn, Lickeray, and them, right?
Right.
And when I go up there, one of my brethren, I cut up for the youth there too, in a Wolverhampton, in an Afro-Caribbean center, Me see me meet one of them youth from in the Middle East, they're over them places, Pakistan. One of them places them come from. And my brethren, we have a son where we cut enough stuff for. Me come meet him. And the way them man they nice, them man they show me a black in a Birmingham. The whole of the black and father and people them run the whole black, restaurant, this everything, See? And the man them love reggae music, so till the man them say, no, Mr. Lone, so we have to come and eat, man. And carry the horses. So when we go in and even that pen come in, everybody get nice treatment, Remember the man them come and show the man them appear at the door, The man them appear at the door. Then I have to look for and say, well, I know you want to keep a show. Them are part of the show. I say, no, man. Them just nice. The way them are treat me nice. Never have to spend the money neither, But them come in and not spend. And me see a white guy come at the door. No one pay like, me see from afar. I have to run go out there to try and save him, Like him push somebody at the door and by him do that. Them same youth there. And so then kick him. They think of football him a play. And boss him up. And tell him to pay for to wash off the blood. Then him have to leave. And have to beg for him, Me inside have to go beg for him, The man, them make
Yeah,
the
but
thing
still.
like a feed them thing. This, because them live different in a brother. Them live different.
Yeah.
So you can't come and you mash up them thing and make them show you how them live and what have you, and them love the music and them thing. Jamaica is a different thing, brother. So anyway, I tell me, they may always know this. You know, live against the own because you know another mix up thing there. Me not gonna do it. You understand? The mix up thing, me not in. So me not gonna do it. Me not want them on me not at all. You understand? So me keep my distance and keep my thing out. Me not in the foolishness. You understand what I say, brother? Jamaica, Jamaican alone, and them make no visa restriction there, so them make this year, so them put all kind of little things because what them do, them won't go come and show up themselves. Them no work together, them no do nothing at all, you know, come and say make go up in some club. Can you not do what you do, you know? You could have used the same music and bust and do what you do, all right? You know, could have come and say, enough away, much away, little boy, 30,000, 40, 50,000. Down in another place, if I London, here we are do. We are going to open a wholesale and then use that, and then you know we open other wholesale now. So we buy from myself. We not buy from the Chinese. Make we open some good restaurant and imply we own people them. So you have shares in it. You understand, brother? You have shares. So even if you don't have 10 grand a man, they have 10,000 pounds a man, they don't have 5 a man, they even have 100. Everybody you get shares and you know how that go. And then you employ your wife or your daughter, your nephew, and everybody. You not work. You understand? And then you know open some other place, use that and make a springboard, and everybody good. But them now have no ideas. That me notice. Yeah. Them won't go live for boss. Big ride and boss and what for what? It don't make no sense. So through that now me can deal with them. My thing them a different thing, you know, brother. My thing them are different. Me alone, you want me do? We help them, but me alone, rather do me thing. And then my wife, and then me return one and just help them, or we can help and show them something, you know. But go on about my business because you're not gonna make them dry down, you know.
You do the same thing, Wayne. You know the reputation of some of these people, man. Right? And you know the reputation is bad.
Yes.
And you're not gonna be playing the game of you don't know and you innocently try to invest in a certain area only to find out that your investment up in smoke.
We not do that.
Right?
Yes.
Well, look, Jamaicans themselves been sending money home for the longest. And them have relatives that make them believe that, boy, this building we're building is nice. You know, when you come home, you're going to see 3-story, 2-story.
Them are criminal too. Most of your family, them are criminal for you, better.
There you go. Yes. Because when the people do come home and find out, say, all them have is a concrete shell.
Sometimes it's a picture.
The roof, all the stuff is bad.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They go crazy. They want to kill somebody. Yeah, look, McCallum, that happened to you remember Mike McCallum, right?
Of course. And sister and brother took him place and want to war him.
Yes.
They want to war him.
Right?
And I say, look what him do. So, and Trevor Burbick, I think, film nephew and him friend kill him.
Trevor Burbick, yeah. Yeah, him get killed over that.
Yes. Yeah, in a Portland. All these things, we can't even understand it. You see what I say?
That tells you that no matter who you are, no matter, you could be Usain Bolt. Look what them did to Usain Bolt.
All right. So you should say them not partial. Right. So when they run for fee money, you have them big nasty people there, SSL. Them sit down, they're not plan and them introduce it. Because somebody introduce him to it, you know. But what him never do, come on to do what him do. What I do, you have to say, but hold on. This is US. I better me invest it in some stock and thing in a US.
In the US.
People that talk to me and talk to me honest. Yeah. But I better me do the thing there so. But you say no, I'm patriotic. But them not patriotic to you. You can patriotic, but don't want to put the money in your life with them. You have to them, you have to scan them too, man. Because you know them stay. So you have to think ahead of them.
But for them to do that to Usain Bolt, they take him for idiot.
So if them doing that,
they disrespect him.
Well on, so brother, so if them doing that, but not him alone, them disrespect. Because let me tell you what him should I use. Let me tell you what me text sleep market. If you see a man like Bob Marley get up and say rat race and Rastan work with CIA and them send man go shoot him. A politician send go shoot him. She must sing about rat race. So if you do that to Bob Marley from then, why am I gonna trust you now? And I gonna get better. So them I gonna do Usain Bolt that. So what am I gonna do? End up in the same trap. I one thing with me and I'm becoming like elephant, you know better. You understand? You take these are the things that stepping stone. You don't see all them deal with them artists, yeah? Yeah? You see what them do there. So them send Bob Marley up them, not touch them, him not do nothing but him sing. Them send and shoot him. And then him say ambush in the night, them open fire on me, oh, them fighting for power. Saying, him gonna give them more tune. Him leave, you know, it's so bad that him go die outside there. So, but when him come back now and him name rise up that way, they know. You see them play, man. I'm Bad Marley, one love. And them a run and write him that paper. I say, oh, no, hypocrite, you know, no piece of shit, you know. See, but watch them, man. I know these things better. Cause so them stay now. They may plan for you and then come laugh with you. So they may try hurt you and then come on and they may hurt you too and then them come here night and come cook and ball. So it's true, know so them stay. I don't put them in. So you say
you see, what tells me that your value, that they devalue the life of Jamaicans and devalue regardless of who you are. Look at the artists that bring back downtown Kingston, the one that paint up the place and design the downtown, redesign the downtown here. And they must kill him like that.
Okay.
Right? So what reason would you have to take a man who is bringing life to the city, life to your community?
But the next thing again, me I tell you, that's why you see me tell them the truth. Me can't be pet and tear me, because no boy not tear me, come and put me, The guy, if you come on me, you want to rob me and something, me not know you, and for you stranger, you have to be careful of me, because me have you as a suspect. You understand? Because me know who me know, and for you a suspect, anything can reach at any time. Nobody feel you a stranger, me not see you. And me leave me head back to you. No. If you just make even run deep, you get back around deep same way. Right away. Me not play with them, because me know them style, me come from get here, You understand? But oh, them steer, you have to program certain way, because you know, say them not good. You teach who you can teach, brother. But you have to, you understand? You always have to look out. You know, you have to expect the unexpected at all times. And plan for that well good, You see, like how US always a train and I expect the unexpected at all time. I just strike him, just strike your back. And strike you 100-fold. So you have to think, man. And always the plan, man. Because them no good, brother. You understand? Yeah. And not true, a reality. Yeah. Reality. Because I say them shoot Bob Marley. And I say them do other people, them kind of little thing. So, you take sleep mark, death. You don't wait till when it happens to you. Trevor Berbick, see them there and think kill him over land. Makala, see what happened there. You understand? And you can go on and go on. You see other artists too. When them depend them feet, every man good. But when I remember, most artists in Jamaica, nice, them nice. Nobody feel no way. You will get up and you give your last. Nobody never give you nothing, because when you do your music and thing, you struggle with that. Nobody now say come and put something there, so you struggle with it. Okay. When you come up now, you have some man, everybody bother you. You give everybody, because you're not even business. Nobody never say, hey, him can go through, make help him, Yeah? And you got through. But if you buck your toe, you hear him big about this, when the dog and you see them drop on them face and them same one burn you. We see it happen. Yep. We see people gonna end up in a jugs, like cook and thing, and people burn them. You know much artists me drop back on them feet, brother. Me see one time them condemn Frankie Paul and me make people start cutting back, Me can't talk straight, Them condemn him. Them say certain little things, and me are the one man. Can get a tune pan him and everything. Me a one man say, hey, one of the baddest artists. And if you ask enough so man, let me tell you, say, I me advise more. Say, hey, let me tell you, I me advise him. Nobody now want to do no at all with him. And I me advise him and put him back. Yeah, till everybody start advise him and everything. Me see certain man there and boom bam bam, I me not call them name. And me send them a rehab, man. You understand? Because me think different still, Me think different, because me not look down upon people like that, You understand? But if our people them start with good weather, we're good. Yeah, man, what you say, man? Saying, but me know the whole of these things, and we know how, mankind stay and them things. So me the man, me tell you, me are the man we're humbling about, but vast in knowledge, That's why I live in the wilderness, me good. You know, my wilderness this. You know, I say welcome to my wilderness.
When my wife said to me the other, you know, I listened to Lonesome and he has good instincts.
Yeah, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, man.
She's telling me she realized you know things.
Of course. Yeah, man.
He has unique ways of saying things.
That's it.
But he is generally right. He has good instincts.
Of course.
So it was a hell of a compliment she paid you.
Yes.
And
yes,
I have to agree with her, right?
God bless it, man. Yes, man.
Because you come on and you have a hell of a following, but you're blessed and they're blessed because they can listen to you and you can give them hope.
Of course.
Right? You can help them to get over the rough patches.
Of course.
You can explain things to them because the politicians, the church leaders, and the education system, they're not explaining nothing to anybody.
So what them do, them put in a big word. So you have to break it down. So when I talk to them, the baby understand me. So we can talk and break it down for them easy. And then the politician. That them not like, you know. So if them could have, you know, muzzle me, you know, and them favorite wish that
they want to muzzle the whole team.
Yeah, but them can't do that. So, you know, say, yeah, man.
So they're forced to come out and talk to us.
Good.
Because they want to tell the constituents that what? Oh, they're not intimidating me. I talk to them and they understand my point of view, right? But the thing is, you can't let up. Yes. You can't let up. And I said to everybody, before these people come out and talk, right? You have to know exactly where they stand in their own constituency. Because there's people in the constituency that love them and there's a lot of people that hate them. And talk about the love and the hate. Right? Because they can't explain it themselves. Why the people don't like you? Right? Oh, it's because they just hate when you're successful. No, there's a reason they don't like you. What have you failed to do? It's like I ask people, if you want to know what's going on in a community, survey the community.
That's it.
Send out a survey or get on a radio station and sample on a call-in what the people are saying. Right? That way you'll know for sure what it is you're coming up short on.
Yes, yes.
But all politicians don't do that. They don't. And then when them lose an election, them in shock. Yes.
Them they not keep meeting with the people them. So, you know, the boss them put you in and vote. Every year, see me tell the people them, you know, your vote are the winning vote. And if every man say that, you know, themselves, no, you that value yourself. I know, say, hey, me I get a job there. Hear this now. Before my mark the X and dip my finger in the ink, one thing we're going to tell you now, because if you don't do this, next time when you come, there is no job for you, you know. And then we have to withdraw back a vote from you too. And you can't cross. Them for put that in the constitution. You can't cross with my vote. Because I can't vote for A and then you cross and go over B. Don't cross with my vote. That means you can't trick people. You come over here and pose up and we'll give you a vote and then you cross with it. And then you switch government. Because for us, one for switch government. And you know, like we're going, that means you can just step over with my vote. When I not vote over this, and then you switch the place and then you turn the place upside down. That for stop too. We feel that for stop, brother. You understand? So these are the things. You are the winning vote. You are the winning vote. So when a guy come to you, him can't come to you in a bar and let them kind of, him have to come to you in our settings or we can interview him. You can't come to me in a hungry belly settings or some, like you talk to some junkin man. You can't just carry me a bar and tell me what for drink that me ready and feel and say, you're the boss this. If you just drink alcohol for mash me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you that me you know like me if you invite me to alcohol. Hey, me think different, you know. Hey, people can approach me with certain things, you know, because me take it disrespectful. Serious to God. Me take these things disrespectful. So when you approach me, you have to know you approach me too, you know. So if them approach me, them kind of thing, the right away, I start questioning your motive, you know. I say, what him do? Right away, you know, say, me have terminal. Because me a straight shooter, me I tell you straight. Because me I tell you say that a disrespect, you know. And for me tell you that, me I cut you off too, you know. You see me now for a while with you, me I cut you off, because I better me keep you one side. You understand? But you now get me vote. And who round me? You know, a solidarity, you can't get them vote neither, so you won't win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? Yes,
yeah, when politicians come and talk to you or any other of them guys out there that do programs, they need to avail themselves to the opinions of their constituents, the people calling in.
Yes.
Because that's where you hear truth. And that's where you can explain you're not a go-along to get along person. In other words, you know the corruption is there.
Yes.
But you have to go along because that's the only way you're going to get along with them.
So when a politician come here, so when him come now, and him, all right, so you live in a place and when you look, the little Baba Green gone and them thing, then it are turning a thing, a man come and they were run him out. We know so them have a budget. We know you have local government we're supposed to there, so you're supposed to do representational politics. You represent your area. But when we look now, you're missing in action for 4 years.
Yeah.
No road, no garbage, no pick up nothing at all. Long up on a, you know, what you call it, what kind of labor day you want to come to from free labor and chop down some bush and buy me some rum. Or you come with little gully work where you want money for thief and then you leave at 200,000. Because what you're doing now, them look for who a leader. Them search for a leader among the youths. See?
Right.
And then them give me 2 or 300,000, which them I put it in for 15 or 20 million. Keep back money, them are thief some money. Because that them are say them pay, you know. It's a bag of money, you know. And it costs so much thing because them are come with an estimate. And then you know, the leader they get a 300 grand, he might take 100 for himself, and then him give the man them round him that them can get a 3 or 5 grand. When them go down and they go there 2 day or something. Or a 3 day, you know. And that not help a community. And then you live that way, then when you look 5 years, and then you give them a next 5 and next 5 till the man will say, hey, me there are 6 term. But your community not change and you still have standpipe and them thing. These men are supposed to get 2 term out of you when the place stays the same way. These are the things that we just want to reach and tell the people them just uplift for themselves, man. To make them drown out of this kind of thing, man. You see me I say? You can't stay so, brother.
Exactly.
See?
You have popular name politicians.
Yes.
And then you examine what made them popular. Right? What make Vaz popular in Portland?
And most of them, brother, are handout. Strict and handout.
Right?
Yes. Not doing work because they don't really do work.
But lately them say...
And lies. Yes.
They've been having problems.
Of course. Because people like us, opening the people, them my brother. So you must have problem. Remember, we never have program like this, you know, brother. We didn't. We have the radio station, them and them, but them go in a packet too. We have government can get up and make a speech and give a $7.8 million, nobody can question them. And when you among the radio, amongst the radio, them get it for us, play back how much of a speech. Then you have to question these things. A $7.8 million could have fixed even a little side road or do something. But you want we, the people, for listening to them, look at dirty speech where you make already. And you have JIS, and you have free-to-air radio and TV on every radio station and every TV station, I think, on all cable too. So you never have to do that. Waste some money. But it's a way to buy out some radio people. You understand, brother? So when a man like we can't think the pan away, they think them can come in front of me and tell me no foolishness, brother. You feel so? Them know better than that. Them know someone like me now play, but them know say when you see man like us Herb, them know say we run us and not play, and that's some stay for morning. Them know. You understand? Me, you know, so them never you never get me on a bus yet. I go rally. Them ever see me a rally and them place there yet? Them politicians different from you. Don't see me talk to politicians like that. Them I tell you say them meet me. Let me tell the people them here, so look how me frighten them now. Look how me frighten them now. One man me go salute, you know. I saw a man, they come shake him, man. Who me know? Who me ever see? Who me ever see? Me never see Porsche yet. Me never see PJ yet. Yeah? Or me see Bobby Picasso when me a drive up on the hill, me see him at the gas station man there. Saying? Who else me ever see? Kind of more enough people me not see enough people. Never see. Me never see Siaga yet. Me never see Bruce yet. Me not saying we go up on the boat and remember can't continue. Call them name. Me never see them yet. Oh. So me hear people say book but me never even see them. You believe that? Me no want to see them and I like me. No, me different man. It's unbelievable when I ask them if them see me. Because I not go around them. Me live in a different world, you know. So when some people say, but me live in a different world.
But even the small man, Wayne, them don't do nothing for the small man. Them don't need to see them either.
No, but the small man, them see them because them can't send a bus. And you pack up and you're there, stadium, and you're there, these kind of things. And I say, why am I going to make up a crowd? Because you me think, you know, you want me there town or you want me come a mobile like how the thing lick off the guy head and Bruce them still keep the thing. Me I go 100 hard mile, but for it to come back and the weed blow out. What happen to my youth? Them I think politicians are look for my youth them and I finish send them to school and think them forgot about that.
Yeah.
If them even go my wife and say 30,000, that is it. That can't bury you. So me not stupid them and feed them family and what have you. Me I give them a job and I run behind them panta for it. Oh. You come for me to get a job and then me I drive behind and I call him my boss. Oh. Me not gonna do that. I value myself, man. So through that now, me not see politician like that. Me not see them yet. Me see Damian come here and Damian depend CVM. When you must think the minister. So you know it's a bit depend that show them me see Damian. Yeah? I know Damian for a long time. You know Boogie Crawford long time. Virgin Patrick them and Boogie Crawford and everything. See? Yeah, man. See? And who me not see? Most of them, me not see them. Never see them yet. So that tell you no say. Me not see them, never see them yet. Eh?
Well,
never see them yet.
Brother, I think.
So I think different, and I like me want to see them. Eh? Yes. I'm on both sides too, you know, people.
The constituents don't see the elected officials. And I think maybe that's our next campaign. Start out, we don't see them campaign.
Yeah.
And let people call in and say, okay, where you live? What area? When is the last time you see a politicians in there? And what were they doing? Right? We do that, and we do that especially if they call election. Right? Because you want to do exposure. They would be so afraid we start something like that. Because and especially if we get an area there where they complain they don't see the politician and them running again and we call them and say, hey, can you appear on our program? And then you get to question them. That's why they fear you. Right? Because you bring truth.
The one when I see up at doing the pen, a Pernell Charles in the 80s. Because remember, Leeds Unlimited, but for their Leeds Unlimited were over big yard, you know. So in the next door, that time they were planning on the land, you know. I'm talking in the 80s, this, you know. You understand? So we used to up this, so we see it. You understand? See him sometimes I drive out and them things, and I like you see him figure, because you know, not chatting. But in the over the yard over there, so me over here, so we see him. You understand? So I can't tell you who me see from who me not see. But most of them people, I never see them yet. Never see them. That means, you know, so I don't follow politics. You see? Uncle man, me shake him hand a Sir Manley. Uncle man, me go salute too. Yeah? I'm lying state a Sir Manley. Yeah, man.
Right.
But if you tell me now, I bet you tell me now, say Juna Mervyn, yes. Virgin, Tootsie Bertie, yes. You understand? John Waltz, yes. Gregory Isaac, yes. Derek Morgan, yes. You understand? Derek Carriat, yes. And you need stranger call big up yourself. So when you start calling people, you don't them and all of them there, you know. Pat Kelly them, you know, rest in peace. Call them man, yeah, me that. Bonnie Wheeler, yeah man. You call the one of them man, you know, it's a different thing. And this so I'm an extended family. So you just call the one of them people, you know, so I'm an extended family. Lucy, yes. Capitan, yes. Yes. You know, Jigs, yes. So and there's my thing there. So my thing there around there, so we're no politician. Because, you know, we always a spitfire. Because them coming like when you say man at the wilderness, like them no understand about giants, you know. Me at the wilderness, my good man. You understand? But them politicians are never really interested to know them. You understand? Certain people, me as a man, me living in my place, but you know, me no, because me no about the system, you know, brother. Yeah, man, I remember me not do yes man thing, you know. Some man can't draw me in something where you know say this and that. If me say you disrespect me, you know, say you disrespect me. So the man not gonna do it neither. Can me keep a respect for you, keep it back for me, you know. You understand? So me good. Me good. Like a guy can run out from out and say, boom, my thing then different, man. Yeah, man. Can me not trust politicians for morning, brother?
Yeah. I wonder one thing, man.
Yes.
What would you, I know Google Gaga probably wouldn't want to come on, but what if we invited one of his assistant commissioners?
Yeah, we could have invited him and drill him. We can do that, of course. But Google Gaga work for the public. We invite him and come on, and we tell him what he do wrong. If a man, him man up. You understand? He can't come on here with no foolishness. So not like we are going, you know, Google, sir, Google. You call him, man. Leonard, my brother, man. Leonard Bartley, my brother too, man. See? So I think them different, man. Keep it real lesser, man. You understand?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You gotta. It's not that we're attacking them. We just say, hold on a second now. You say you're having successes in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Yet here's all the unresolved murders.
Mm-hmm.
And right there in your backyard. Now, what kind of success can you be having if these unresolved murders are in your backyard and you're not doing nothing about it?
Good. Because them now come clean, so we hold them with it, and them can't come with a show it to look at statistics. Remember them not talk to me either to one else, you know. And that's them problem, you know. Because remember tell them people, them want to talk to some people, like at some media houses where them can just hold and then them spread all kind of things. So them just repeat what politicians say. We don't do that, we dissect it. And if a foolishness, me I gotta tell you, say, you know, you chat shit still. Yeah, man, it don't make no sense. Where it does don't make no sense. Yes. So me I gotta just talk to them in our language. You know, I mean, I gonna play them. I say no, but that don't make no sense. You see? Because me control everything in a brother. When it make no sense, don't make no sense. Remember a man can just come and say book back to me and me run with that, you know. Nah work, you know. Never work. Can't work. See? You know, say, if all right, let me tell the people them something herb. So if you don't run your house and when you look, your bills them have to pay, and the same thing with government, you just scale it up. You know, your house have to clean, your food, the youth them for go school or who gonna work, and you know, and then everything have to come to the same thing. See? With government, because you know, taxpayers' money and you just administrate the thing for the people them in the place. For live good and thing, not for take. You don't get Jamaica for take and then you bully the people then. Then when you want to vote, you run out and then I tell people, say, Labour and then part of people. Let me tell you this. On the party, me know, music, when a music party bring people together. When a political party divide people. Just notice. Remember me just tell you again, reality.
Yeah.
Political party divide you, so you tell me which one better. And but music, you ever come a stage show. Remember, you know, next week a big show, you know. You remember, you know, go and support the thing. You come a stage show. You think you come and say, me a name right, and me a PMP, and me a no P, and me a this. No. You go any one of them stage show, you put on your clothes and go, you know, remember about no politics and thing and just peace and love. You got hear music and you feel nice.
Yeah.
Talk to who you talk to, you don't have no time for the foolishness. That means music put it together. But yes, still I eat them come and say nice abatement. Politics look at it. Politicians look at it and say, but musicians too powerful, you know. We have to take some of them power. Them now look at the beneficial part of it will bring much money in Jamaica. We do a vice. And we are export. Them mash it up. Them look at that thing we are carrying money more, it better than backside. So you never have to dig out to land. But we are bringing billions of dollars same way. You don't have to dig out nothing. You export your vice, pan final, pan dub and everything. I export it. Yeah? And that them mash up. And all them mash up thing, or politician mash up thing, them come and say, You know, somebody might have been nurse and she want to sleep and you're playing big sound and making noise her ears. No, you're going in a ghetto now, you know. And I want thing politician never tell about ghetto, you know. Hear this herb. So me have the music, but me have my granny for look out. And the people that have for them granny for look out and me I go play my thing. My granny no mind because I'm here for buy a pill them, you know. And me I keep my granny alive, you know. Yeah? You understand? So if me have an auntie or uncle and thing, them now have the money, do you think they mind? Then when you look now, you have somebody that build my sound box. People that select my sound. You have people that do this. You have people who own land. People that do this. So the whole of them now, you come together and money make. For them family that survive to a fight, you know. Each politician deep and mash up, you know. And the people them make complaint, them a think for you now, you know, instead of them fix the road and fix some other things. And for them come and say, okay, like you have a realtor. Okay, me go put a tap on it that you can have no recreation because that have to go on. No, it's a man. How can you put in charge police? You cannot do these things. It's an island we live on. So when you do that now, police get corrupted and fight because if a man not like me, and me I keep something, him can say, oh, me now give. Remember I talk to him now, you know. Him can go a film bed and I tell me if to do my work. Yeah, police, you do your work. Me can't tell you if you do your work. That not supposed to happen, brother. So the government supposed to provide the place them or we can keep the place to make them license. Then you're not supposed to mash up the music. You understand? So all the son and some man used to work 3, 4, 5 times for the week. Them now have no work again. See? You have chef at work, you have gate man at work, you have bartender at work and all kind of people. So when you keep on dancing, much people it feed. Plus if you buy a truck of liquor, government make money because it come with tax. Plus, them have no work for them people, you know.
But here's the $1 million question.
Yes.
Does government truly understand the run-ins in the community, how communities work?
Them no, but what them do, them choose. You know, go uptown with them there, no, them choose to mash up your community and say, yo, we're going to lock off your thing where you play, but you still have vote for, you vote for these scavengers. Oh! That means them a disrespect we under the quiet and you still have pick up for government. Me not see that way there. Me not see, me go see them a destroy everything what we have. Instead of you build on it, make plans and build on it. And they hear some promises. And when they promise like the water now, you know, see them build nothing on them thing there. Brother, them can't trick me, no brother. So when I say me no them, man. Keep it real, man. Saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, them not big man, but we keep it real, man. Them can't go around, man. You understand? Yeah, you see me I say?
You know,
every man, she parts of the peanut man, the soup man, the 3-card man, phone and anchor man, gate man, enough people, the cane man, enough people send them youth at school through these things. And you have a country, it used to carry in a boy look Jamaica full of Japanese, not Chinese. The Japanese are good people. Them now wow. The Chinese them think different. Japanese, a matter of fact, they married to enough people. See, one of them married to Kentucky. No for the youth, them when Papa Sugar, John Beaver, Japanese married to him too. Missing a few boom and fly guns so. Cause them want to see Jamaica too, you know. And them come and spend them money amongst you. Them people flying and everybody. I live nice. Jamaica the nicer when the music up. You ban it now, you put it in a police and so if a police, like how Lindsay have a club there now, and she keep them you think them for now give something there so for a flap a club? Up a Bell Road. I wait one Belmont Road, yeah. So she have a club up there. You think them you think no. She have go and do and she use the same music in there. A matter of fact, by the way, Jamaica Constable Force have a band, JCF, and them sing back the same tune them. I play them with him. So all you have for this, and then you can go sing and put your band. Me see them all in some garrison. And we look them a perform Berries. So I bet they call me and them call Berries and say, Berries, you know, it's a boom bam bam, go do a little thing for them now. Give them even now. Me talk to Berries. And Berries like that. So me talk to Berries and Berries. You that better the people them come see Berries and then you sit down and talk to them when you look at send out them people for do Berries too. I do some other man too. And do to Lucian. I remember talk to Lucian on the phone and say, yo, we could do this because the community thing. We could put it together now. It that work.
So who is the PR person for the police force that's missing out and all of
that? You see, them want to build them own band and do them own thing. The PR now, I see the spokesperson, Ratty Bridge in the Brooks and the same Lindsay. You see them Lindsay there.
But don't them understand how the run-ins go?
But you see them understand it's an organization that take on a gangster life for itself, brother, where I say it can't work. We can't have people not see that. You can't deal with people with a bullet tactic. Me have a video right now of somewhere down the country where police have some youth sitting have a tall one there and when he looking box like he's on the youth and box him in the face. Him sit down. Him should have get charged with these things. You can't brutalize. No, you're there for serve, protect, and reassure. These things must stop. It have to stop. But so when the video go out like this, remember if a police is dead and a man box him, the whole place get up, Him box the police, lock him up. So if you box a man, him sit down there, you forget lock up same way. You just have on a uniform, it's wrong. It for go across the board.
Yeah. It should make no difference.
Police to see me and assault me and box me. You can box him back, man. I tell him, I can box him back. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. You can't do that. You can't assault me. You can't do that. You can't put your hand on me, man. You're mad, man. Me believe if you do that, if a matter of fact, you must walk with none, it's for fin. You must not do that.
It just seemed to me that this situation where the classism we used to complain about and the colorism, and now it come back to a certain class distinction.
Classism. Right, straight classism.
Where the police might feel that they're above the people that they serve, right?
And the government and the politicians feel the same way. Although you serve
they by their actions they create this impression.
Yes.
And they cause these things to happen.
Yeah. So what the politicians when them create like them look for your done and then them give them cause them unbloody, So them is like my boss. Not a lot of them.
Yeah.
That you want to get out of Jamaica. No politician now, remember my vote are the winning vote. So you can't even be a foot, you can't diss me. Can I get my vote?
Right.
And if people sincere in the area, for you say you this one, that mean if you this, Mr. Lonesome, that mean you that this me too. Either this the next man. So you have to come together and say you have to come out completely. You this one away in ya and the whole away this. Them that stop, Me say if them people are still like me, hey, let me tell you, me change this in a jiffy, brother. Because my brain, me think different out of the box completely, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that they don't teach you, man.
I wonder if when we get on, if we could talk directly to a community.
Yeah, but we can.
That go through that kind of stuff from the police.
We can.
And from politician. Like have the community, they have a camera there with speakers. And we talk to them, and then they ask us questions, and we have an exchange.
No, we can't stop that. Remember, say East them do all kind of things to East and them other places and them things. Let me tell you something, but them not understand. We can just zero in one place and call people, and you talk to anybody, but go through it, we go through this and go through that. Different, brother. You understand? When we stand up for poor people, remember, me not build up, me not other nothing. Like some boy can come and say, no. Different man this year look on. Different man. If you know this man, you know even better try something. It don't make no sense. Saying?
Even what we suggested here. Even what we suggested in Haiti, where the gang leader should be the local government representative.
Because that crisis, you have to like down in Africa, you really have to carry them as a part of this. Remember, them that trust the system already and it oppress them.
Right.
So it don't make no sense. Right. You go draw a bag of people now and say them are the politics and them. We put on one gun and we'll put on the gun them. Then the same thing happen again. We have to pick them up back and get rid of some other people.
True.
You have to come. You want to hear what the leader. Because remember, the leader still there, but another word of the place burn down where him do. Him more protect it too. So although him a gang leader, him a protect where in a theme turf. It now mash down.
Right.
You try and mash it down, him a protect it. So you have to look on it, them kind of way there. And if you have 100 of them, you look on them, the one of them try to protect them turf and destroy next thing. So you have to carry them in this. Because you can't go say, carry them in there. Or them are criminal. Them are Asian. The whole of them are
But you
one.
see, the
So
same
if
thing,
you don't do
the
that,
same thing
you
apply.
can't solve the thing. Yeah, man. Them do it in Iraq, brother. Them carrying all kind of gang and thing and thing. Them do it all about. You have to do it
Well,
in
the village leaders, them, you know, a unique thing about Iraq is that last name of the strong man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they are of a family that represent the strength of the village.
Mm-hmm.
Their name go on the village, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about a village, you talk about a certain person, persons in the village that are the strength of the village, right? And we can learn from each other because, to me, if we are saying that these things matter in Haiti, and that Jamaica's garrisons in the past have proved to be a lifesaver.
Brother, let me tell you, it's the Jamaican garrison the easiest thing to deal with, you know. Let me tell you something. You see the youth them in the garrison, yeah, two police come with heavy handed tactic. Me can't tell you this. Me I tell you this. We do music. We're going at most of them garrison. Yeah? We know people all over the place. Remember, me not hide and talk and say boom bam bam. Because I not see like some people. Me just tell you straight. When you go there is no way a youth are going to see you and diss you. Them are going to show you respect. You show them respect and them show you back respect. And that's why you bring to them. And if you bring something positive, they will work with you. You know, trample them and angle them. It's like a police are going to, boy, come here, boom, bam, bam, you get them miserable. And if them have gun, you know, so them are going to use it, brother. Them not going to make you run in come trample them. But if you go in with that soft approach, they may listen to you. I mean, I tell the police, if them do community policing, them cut down a lot of crime. Them not need no hard way for cut down crime. Them not need for fire shot for cut down crime. Just to go in and shake and meet the people and sit down and greet them, the youth them take into this. Because they want to talk to you, you know. They want to talk to you. May I tell you? If them think I just check it out. They want to talk to you. So if you can go in and you use a soap and you can go up on the road there, and then you go up on the road there, and you now go one time. You go back and you try no name and member name and do whatever you gather. And don't go there about me, I can look for them and you hear something, you go there for a break it. Right. And you sit down and you call them Monday. You come on, you saw and round the war. So you come, you saw, you know, look for the man. Even if you don't want man, don't do it. Don't arrest somebody. Go and sit down and talk to them. Don't make them run and nothing at all. Because remember, you know, if you break the trust and start arrest them, then that means nobody going to listen to you. Them family and nobody, because you cannot be trusted.
Yep.
Remember, you know, you're in Iraq, and the same Shiites and Sunni were a war and thing. Then you have to go in now and remember a time when it have to done, and you have to sit down and talk to them because they have to build a trust.
Yep.
In any way at all. So when we are telling them, I like something when we are telling them, say boom bam. You know, some people still very no, we don't like Krabby say, we don't talk to criminal, but you're still in a WikiLeaks as well. Money laundering and all kind of things, brother. You shouldn't even have the job. So that hypocritical, brother. That's a critical job there. So and you say we don't talk to criminal, but them the international world have you as a criminal. You understand?
Yep.
And it a mark and it a show it completely. And then me I vote for you, me not vote for you. Okay, make me not think. I not vote for no criminal, brother. See? That's why you have some people with a business. You bulb out, we are born you feel go away. Yeah, me tell you something different out of the parking, brother. I'm in a business, you know. So when me talk, me no response. That's why me no go people yard, but me a beg a little night and think me like them one thing, I'm like chat. You understand? When me not in a restriction, me not in that with no guy.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm in a business, so me no want to hitch up on nobody and think me have my own family. I just live my own life. Me good. See me I say? Because me like me a straight shooter and I like do my thing on a different level, you know, brother. Enough thing bother me, you know.
Yeah.
Enough thing can eat. So if the police them come in a you come just so. Nobody watch the man them and you did want and your ear say. Because ear say when I go off when I never see. Because when you see when that try stop, I try shoot. I remember anybody can say ear say, and when him come and say ear say because him have enemy, him just say other man but yes still I him do it. See? Yeah, right.
Yep.
So you don't go and you reason with them and say, listen, but when the police wanna grow up and you ask what cause this, boom bam bam. No, but it's not good man because bam bam bam. And you talk to them nice. And you send and cook a pot of food. No, you start build them trust. Don't break the trust.
Yep.
As the police. Go around this and do the same thing. Come back here and do the same thing. And then you make the two group them meet. Get a football and say better wanna play back ball and you sit down and you laugh same way. And you're the soup, you know. No, you know much people trust you there, so. You know much people come over the station. Nobody now gonna say you're a farmer, you do this and them thing there. If I look a problem, they might come call and say, even if a domestic problem, yeah, man and woman.
Yeah.
And I say, yo, me gonna call Mr. Loan, so I gonna call Mr. Herb. And you say, what? A boy, I say, all right, me gonna call. I come and you go there and say, what? No, man, I feel better than this. No, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to end up there, so, and you have to end up at jail. And then, me don't want to carry you at jail, brother. Me don't want to go no court and them thing. I want the place nice. See? And then they listen you better. You don't have a fire shot. Me not ask you. But you see the reason with the youth, them, you know, is a different thing me see than with them people and make a bag of nice pan in a better. Most of me, I tell them, most of them just want a job. If me I give them a work, them take a work for me. That means them want work. And I just hand out alone them want. Them want work. Them want look about them family. Them want all right.
They want a sense of accomplishment like everybody else.
Yes. And then when you come from ghetto, you know, when you come from ghetto, you know, them see and you can sit down and them see what you are doing, you know. It motivates them to, you know, because it will show them, say, hey, we have hopes.
Yeah.
Don't give up on your dream because we come from the ghetto, a product of the ghetto. So with the government that do, you know, it turn to more the artists, them and athletes and some other people really come from the ghetto. Especially you say you come from the ghetto and say, make a work this. Me not use people and line your pocket. Don't line your pocket. Because people watch you line your pocket, them not trust you neither. Because you say, hey, me a government, but when you look, the whole government member, them a line them pocket. How they trust you? You not a piece of shit. You not line on the pocket. That will stop. See? If the people them hungry, I say no, because my people them are not hungry. We could do this, but we work out this, and you reason with them. And you in a position to say, okay, that means I can cut the red tape them. None of them now hungry. This is what we can do now. And you do it. It's simple. See? We come and make nice and tell lie and do all kind of things and make false promise and then you come do something. It will stop, brother. You understand? Them things have to stop. It's simple, you know, brother. Most of them make and go on, brother. It not for go on, man. Trust me, man. None of them.
Well,
none of them. That's why I say you can't put them in front of me, you know, brother. You cannot put them in front of me. Because most people, them just get up and make nice. But remember, when you talk to me, we dissect everything. I remember I know you that you deal with, you know. I'm on the wilderness this. I herb this. I'm on the wilderness. And everything where you say, me dissect it. I'm ear. All when me go on like me not ear, me ear. Yeah, man. Sometimes we just listen away, brother. Sometimes we just listen away, brother. Yes. Sometimes we just listen away because I want to know who's this piece of, if him genuine, I'm a piece of shit. Then and then when him talk, now me know say, oh, it's a piece of shit. Okay. Me know if to deal with him now. You understand? If him genuine now, me know if to deal with him there. So. You understand? But me I say the place can change, brother. It can.
Yeah.
Jamaica can enough time better. You see me I say? Yeah, man, them for straighten, brother, man. Straighten, man. We don't know foolishness, man.
Well,
yeah,
I believe that if our people we just take our example and start looking at things, start read some of the stuff the government is doing, read some of the stuff the government proposed.
Yes.
Right? If somebody sit up in church as a meeting place on a Sunday or a Saturday and read out these things that's going to impact your community. Know what it is going to happen that's going to impact your community. Know why them can't run water pipes up to your community from a catchment area. Know why the catchment area don't build yet. You see what I'm saying? All of these things, you know, these people need to start asking the right questions.
Right. So hear this now. Remember, you know, that's why them no want the youth. They're not business about the education and business about the youth. But if when you're government, you know, your business about every single kid, because the more them go to school, the more them gain knowledge, the more them gain education, it better for the country. You can't leave them out and just think about up there and say, my pick to them, me all right, you know. But look who put in a job. You're so ungrateful. The same people, them when I have nothing, them see, them risk them life. Because remember, we alone some now go do that, you know. Me now go take no bus. Me now come on a bus and I'm here drive, you know. When me a drive, me can't stop at any time. But I'm on a lean bus and all kind of things. That means they can turn over, crash and get rid of me anytime. If you come listen and talk garbage. and then you don't step on me. And then you send for me youth them and go and get rid of them and do all kind of things, send police to them. We don't know that. We don't know that. And not if one of my youth you send for me neighbor youth, them and send some other youth up the lane. We don't know that neither. It can't be about that. Let them say, keep your mouth and don't talk this and don't do this and you can't do this. And only thing them do in a Jamaica. Me not see them do it over around the world, you know. Them not do that around the world, you know. Just look at America and just look what them a pass and thing. They see them a pass thing, them a say fix road, fix infrastructure, do this, and we'll put money there, so cut back on this, insurance, them tell about health. In a Jamaica, when you go in a parliament, only thing them go in a parliament, stiffer penalty. When them go in a parliament for every time them go in a parliament, breed a loss in it, stiffer penalty. Stiffer penalty come in and the police, them carry a police in a parliament. Who will do that? You have one set of things and people break the rule and you deal with it. But you don't want a stiffer penalty and then you raise stiffer penalty. We have pushed the money gone 500% on this. If you break through a stoplight, stiffer penalty. Oh, people dead, stiffer penalty. Who are people dead? All right, them have stiffer penalty. 15 years to this and you don't build no more prisons. What do you think you do? So when you come and talk about something, and a man used to something, him now have no way to make something. What am I going to do? Put on the gun and just listen to you because he might get 15 years. Him rather, when you come stiffer, him rather dead there so, and him now go dead so him rather shoot him with your out so you're going to make more people dead. Who no know the fake one I do. Me now ask, when you come down upon people, remember you know, if you are drowning, you know, and somebody jump off to save you, image John left you. You lost a John if you are John. Because you hold him and dry him down. You have to know if you approach him. Allow me to tell sir.
No, that's the truth. You definitely have to know what you're doing.
And then if you did go up on the road and them you used to get 5 years or 3 years and government come say 15 years and 45 years, but you know say you hungry kid, you can't eat the gun. No, you're gonna drive with rifle. Like when you see them go blue and you go for beryllium. Because the gun can't eat, you can't eat the gun, but the money can't spend and you eat food. You can't eat the gun. So them start go for life from beryllium where you never see before. After you come with stiffer penalty, so you do something bad. Because when you think you're scared them now, them know say this go 1 mile, you know, and it's still effective, man mash you up, you know. So when you come out with a handgun and you come with a car, even if you have your thing in your car, you can bore up the wall of the car and the wall on the gun. So this is what them are drive with now. So you force them to do some action where them never did do. Because you think say, when we do this now, it will scare them. No. So them are scared and then sit down. Remember, this is what them are do all the time. You know, provide a job. Should them not go there and say, we could provide some job. When the people them sick, we have provided some family, we have provide proper health care. Nothing. See?
Yeah.
Stiffer penalty. Lock them up. Stiffer penalty. You go your family member and get some yam and some banana, some sitting and drive. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna lock you up, you know. Where you get the food there from? Them real or them false?
Yep.
That don't make no sense, brother. So most of the things what I see really them are do, them not doing nothing for help the people.
It's a waste. It's a waste.
Yes.
They're not doing anything
so
different.
So we can explain to them now, brother. So if a reason with me, we can't explain to them why you think we come and burn them all the time. Because them doing zero, them are sub-zero. And if you ask me, I can't reason with them. I can't reason with them and tell them. Because them are watch me, you know, I tell them. That's why you see 80 end up like this. That's why Jamaica stay like this. See?
Yeah.
You in authority, you have to tread water light, man, and do things, man. Because remember, you know, people come down by your hard, you know. You gotta defend back yourself if nada. You know, make them corner you like that. See? But them not think that way, them not think, say, hey, me I go win, you know, me I go do this. We not gonna make more blood run, because people not gonna sit down to the hungriness. We not make more things happen to people and all kind, and to yourself. We not mash up the country. Because who you put in now really put in nothing for run it, brother. You can't look, remember, you know, I don't do tabloid. No care what them want, say, me keep it truth honest, you know. You know what, it's not care when me say it come right back to me and say, eh? And me I tell you, say them no respect nobody because them say both run with the money and them long eye. And about money alone, them take for 9,000 more people. And the government in bed with who do it because I know nobody else them no wall. Only the woman with them trick. Me tell her say she's a escape aunt. I mean I put her face up there. I mean I do it. You know what? She come out come talk. When everybody want run go put her up and she shoot it me. I said no. that woman couldn't thief 20 million US. And by the way, if you draw even 10,000, Bank of Jamaica knows you draw 10,000.
Yep.
20 million US, over $3 billion. She couldn't move that. And then you have a from 25 years, that means she know him inside out. She do anything for him where him say. Quarter century. You make you just sit down and, hey, them police and not the police work neither better.
But that
them
man's reputation, the reputation of that man go all the way back to the workers'
Parchin Young. Eagle.
Yes.
He must part, yeah man.
And so they should have known that when you put a rat inside of the cheese factory, that when the cheese go missing, where the hell you gonna look? Go find the rat.
Hey, me just see JR say because gunman want job and him laugh. Wow. Let me tell you something. When Kajima built up outer cement company, the whole of them you there, the whole of them you there, whether yes them are the whole of them get work and them are work. You know, you one shot fire. And me see it happen all over Jamaica. Maybe you don't know. That's what I say. If you really come from ghetto, you don't know this. Most of them youth when them are work, them alright, them go them dance and them alright. I tell you something. These are things you don't know. Because you see, if you don't know something, you just run with something where you don't know, you know.
Right.
If gunman are gunman, most gunman because I ghetto. I'm me tell you this. Most man when I say gunman, police are gunman too, I gun him have, you know. Yeah, gun him have, say my gunman too. But most gunman where you say don't have a license. You understand? Most gunman where you say don't have a license. If the amount of gunman in a Jamaica, them did a walk and thief. No police. Remember, you have 10,000, 11,000 police. You have more than 100,000 man where them say a gunman. You never see a man fire shot yet. He won't have it for protection. Right. Tell me, I tell you that. But if them to come out and unite, all the police and soldiers that stand up to them. That means most man not really. Them not thief, yo. Them rather beg you something. You see me, I say? Them rather beg you something.
But that's what I'm used to when I go there.
See?
I might beg something and you either have it or you don't have it. But him understand when you don't have it.
Yeah, and him not shoot you, him not rob you up.
You give them.
Yeah, and him not bad you up. But I like him not have a gun. But I know about him a gunman neither, you know. Because him live in a garrison, him have him picked them and them thing there. Him don't get a license. If him live in a Texas, him have him gun same way. I had some of that state. But Jamaica make it look like taboo. Instead they say, okay, that man there him live clean, him never do boom bam bam, make him have a gun, make that road there, them full of, because them not gonna shoot them one another like that, you know. Can you imagine a bus a drive and then people have them gun and one man come on with a gun for rob the bus? Him turn him back this and him side this and think, who you gonna rob? You not gonna rob no, and you not bad up nobody with no gun, man. Because you can't run, you get bullet.
No,
you understand?
Well, that's good because, you know, if you remember, what was it, last year?
Yes.
The young man walking to this cantina down in Texas, down in Houston. And him have a toy gun. And one of the guys in there thought it was a real gun. And as soon as him turn him back, him light him up.
All right. Because you cannot do that. You understand?
You can't do that.
And you can't put it on for nobody. You see me I say? You understand? Saying? But you can't say you, JR, you can know a lot of men you say none of them never want to work. Eh? You can't say none of them never want to work, but then everybody still like that. So you can use who you have run you and say none of them never want to work. And everybody still like that, man. Me I tell you this. And everybody. You have enough man where you say I work and I like them never gun. I'm not call them no gunman neither, you know. Because then I like them I walk and rob. So the one of them where you know, them what them do, them go run and rob. Them rob and kill people. With them job, them rob and kill people.
No. And the bottom line is this, Wayne.
Yes.
How did, and you know, I'm not a Siaga fan, but Siaga treated the people of Western Kingston in a certain fashion.
And then the next fashion, because you're saying treat in a certain fashion. Let me tell you this. Most of them politicians, where it might look good, like them are treated for good, but I'll tell you the truth, where God love. You see, majority of them, where you think treat people good, them no mean the people them no good. Because if they mean you're good, you don't have no more gun in the area, brother. Them that cure that, them that send you, them that make sure you go school and go university and you have more doctors and nurses and teachers, police and soldiers and business people, not area leaders. And then you back them. So them that treat you good neither, you know. Them protect them vote, brother. But it don't go look good when people say, oh, him treat them good, you know, because him go down there. If any little thing, him say, but really, I'm voting my protect, brother. And most of them are that them do. That me I tell you, because something where you see front of your eye, you know, where you say good. But if it's really good, you'd have doctors and nurses and professors and people where, you understand, productive there. You have one gunman now. Either clean, can either make sure go to them. We don't need this, yes, so. We are get rid of this out, yes, so we want that. We have more farmers, we have more that, we have more that. And then it turn a model community, brother. So downtown, you know what I'm gonna book because you're there at the beach and when you look, people start have them yacht and all kind of things because them, you understand? You see me I say? Be entrepreneurs and all kind of things that come out there. But instead of you where you look now, be a gunshot and be a sitting and then them still a back it and you say, oh, them not treat the people good. It don't go seem like that, brother. But to me, that not good. You understand? Me not see no politician, but me not have fence. Me have land. Me not have no fence and my land, them look good. And me see the people, them come, no rubbish at all on my road and nothing. Me not feeling no chatting with them. See? And me neighbor them call, me leave garage open. Nobody not, you have things in there, but them have things in there for them thing too. So nobody now come and go in my garage, brother.
Right.
You understand? See? So we know when politicians are do good, and it not to do something, make it seems like them are do good. But at the result you look on. You look on the less bullet, and then when it wear out completely when you look at the people that come out of that. Professional people and entrepreneurs.
And the community,
the whole community are live
together. The whole community.
So you say a community, not a man send for your daughter or something, and it have a done. You understand, brother? When you look now, you know, I forgot now book because you see the beautification of the place and everything, and then you say, yes, he might work, him love the place. You can't see some big dirty building, and then you hear one, and then some people dead round this and all kind of things, and you say, yeah, a man, you work. Him not work, brother. Him not work. It don't seem so in the people, them head. And so a good man this, but good where? You there, you have 50 years, and I saw the place stay. Brother, and no upliftment that, brother. That's not a life. Eh? But him live uptown and live nice and things. So you say, no, you want to duplicate that for other people. That's why I say get up people have to think for themselves too, you know. Enough and politicians from both sides do the same thing. You understand, brother? Them did how much? Oh, 5 term this. 6 term. 6 term. And you know, I'm not asphalt on your road, much as water and them thing, the brother. Eh?
That's the thing I don't understand. You know,
them tell us if them sit in front of me, you know, I worry, you know, because when it look good to them, me I say, but you know, full of shit. Because look at the place. When you look now, you have politicians who run down in a Spanish town and them place. Don't full of extortionists, brother. You drive your bus where you look at the extortion and thing. If them politicians that do good, then people never need to extort. Look on them, they're gone. You never ever have spend the money on police now and I send them to go do this and that. One time Spanish town did nice. Me I walk from Ensom City and come across this and go to the library in the 70s. Tell you that. Me I walk from Kennedy Drive. Nothing for bother me. Look from Spanish town now. See?
Yeah.
And I like me not know the place. Me know the place, so me not better. Eh? See? Me know them, man.
Yeah.
See? So when it look good to some politicians, say, look what me do. You not do nothing. It's a piece of crap too. Me I talk about uplift the place, but could go the place, but could turn real paradise now. We know about paradise. We know when place look good. We know when people have live good. You understand? See? When we look on my place, not even me can take them and can show them more than one time. When they can look and put up video there. See? You never see a police vehicle on my avenue yet. You still have one big station, you know. But wait till I come on my avenue for why? You know, see no police are run up and after patrol the district where the kids them denied at school district. Why? Eh? You understand? Because the place won't good, everybody fall in line. If you set the place right, the council them a work right, you street them are clean, them are repair. When you look the thing, them are right, the rubbish are take up. You always have water, light now cut off, none at all, and everything up. What you talk about, man? Eh? You're good. Stop that always work, them always get on top of things.
And that's a well-balanced community right there where everybody playing their part and doing what they're supposed to do.
Good.
Right?
Yes.
And guess what? If the garbage truck late or don't show up, they have hell to pay.
No, but yeah, this one here, so you see one here, so we know that every Friday you put out the thing, them have to come. No care what them do, them not whether snow, whether this and that. Friday, you know, so Friday, them are come. Remember, you know, nobody not put on no rubbish out. You not see no rubbish. We not the rubbish pan on the road, you know. You're not driving a vehicle and throwing nothing on the road. And I like when you go to New York, some people are pissing at some corner and them, you know, smell them ranking thing there, so man.
Right.
It's beautiful, brother. Right. Fresh air. Because if something's set, you fall in line. And that me I talk about. You understand?
Yeah.
And at time you go White Plains when I say, no, man, I don't want to stay around and go Gunhill Road and anywhere down the sun. You know, Christian Corner, them and them thing the way you look. You say, no, sir. And you TNT. I'm putting on, brother. I go down a Flatbush song in a Brooklyn there, sir. You know, you go Jamaica, Queens, and brother, no, sir. Them places are different, man. You know, see no police so up and down much as you go bother you. You tell us, you understand? You know, see it. It can't work, brother. It can't work. Jamaica is a small thing, man. Jamaica coming like Brooklyn, you know. Same population, like 3 million. I like Toronto, 3 million. I'm not Toronto. So if them can manage that and it's all right, that means Jamaica can work. I just, the criminal politician and them do have no will. And you can't get up and vote for some people all the time because they might give $5 grand. Yeah. And in that space of no time, them rich, you know, so I rob them, and you still do the same thing. And you think so them good, but when you look, them have strong man over you. And them give you, that's why I believe in this, them give you a farmer ticket. And you say, what am I done because him give me, because this is what them want you feel. Remember, you give him a job. The people, them are look people for work. So what him do him know. Remember, the farmer ticket, them are there, you know. So he must give somebody there, if him get 100, he must give 100 person. In other place. So when I do, him pick you out and pick you out. Oh my God, because him give me a farmer ticket. You kidding me? That's why it should have their agency when you apply and make sure you work and you're up to the work and do what you do. And that means you know stick to the politician and this them do. Why them not do the right thing and done? Yeah. You understand? You know them face, you know, go to politician for things. The agency have do what you don't see the politician. Politician now send bus here and tell you so boom bam bam. They will put out something and tell you why I go up on TV and say if you vote for them. And you know vote for them, you know vote for them, brother. Nobody come tell the boop and he can't come bribe him. I get out of work. And if him break the law, him go jail, see him like anybody else. He have to live within the law. And that me I deal with. You have to deal with laws and other, don't it? That's it go.
Yep. Everybody should be treated the same.
You know that we are talking about, brother.
Regardless of what they do.
So you want when you get out, you can sit down when you're back and you just relax. And nobody now jump your back fence, nobody, you know, go over nobody yard, you know, nobody, you know, eat this, you know, mix up. You know, that's why I say I live my life in a community where I not have me Jamaican. No, you know, no disrespect, but a reality. So these people them see and you hear and you're gone and them are not bother to you and you're not bother to them and you're just good. Same, them good. Yeah. Nobody on the place, they might pass them a call to your car to them and you're gone about your business. You understand? So that means you're nobody now going to know. You just live. And you say, but at the same kind of live it till you want to reach your people them back home. You understand? You don't want some guy pose up and then you just have vote for him. So to him know he might get your vote, you know. Him take it for granted, you know. Him take it for granted because he never do nothing. He knows for 4 years he can just come on a pulpit. Pulpit McCall in a podium. And him come preach some garbage and you run up and down and vote for him again. And say you're dieted. Me can... Oh, you are dedicate and put your when you do that, you dedicate to him, you put your own pick them life at risk. If you have fist money when I respect you. You put your own life. You don't have business because $5 grand, but you have much people to feed.
That's what these people do when them have you out there run around and wear green or wear orange
That may tell that to stop too.
Crazy.
I waste some money. Why don't you take the money and do something else with it? Bill us because enough money them spend. Build something with it. Just do a matter of fact, let me tell you, if you run around and tell me nothing, you know. Because if you are work, now going to the hospital, I mean, I say a clean hospital. I'm going to the hospital now. I'm a video to show you the hospital. It's unbelievable. I'm not seeing a guard to stop me. I do something clean. Everything in there. You know, if you come out, food selling there, this selling there, you have store, you have everything. Clean. I have to clean every minute somebody clean it. You know, I see no nastiness on the floor, it have to clean. See? You know, like a big rat run up and down and all kind of things, and people reach up on some little old bed and look nasty and them things, they clean. See? It have to clean. You have to set up the thing right.
Well, you know, they say your cleanliness is next to godliness. And so if you have respect for yourself, then you respect others.
True.
Right? But sometimes people lose hope and them have no respect for themselves.
Yeah, because you see,
they carry themselves and they doctorate things in the street. And that's why when I go around by KPH and all them other areas near the market or Coronation and stuff, I wonder, I say, can't these people, don't these people have a garbage bin? Them can put all this stuff in a large garbage bin.
No, but you see when you have the market, brother, and I like, all right. So you have KCC where them run down people and take with them cat and mash it up, right? And then you have to put on plate pan it now for carry it. You have to push it under your own power. You don't have no shoes. You have to walk through the mess water. But you still did not have this keep them dead enough. And you know it's a market. So you need this keep them and move every minute with the chuck. The KCC should have done that and set it away there. If every 10 hours it have to move, or 5 hours, you know how quick it full. Them not do it. What happen? So nothing no set, brother. You see me I talk about? So them just sit down and get some pay now and the government go push them pay away. Look, man pay a road from 3 million gone to 10. The mayor, 10 million. So you pay them for non-performances. So it's so wrong, brother. See? These are the things that me knock out against. And when me knock out against them, me see what them now do and what them are doing, you know. Because me are living a life where my street, me can show you. Me I show you around me, me good. But you still look on the people, then they know nothing. Me not have the police say bother me. Me not have nothing for bother me. Police can't just see me and just say, put me not do nothing and you pull over. You're mad. How that work? That not work, so. If you break some law, then pull me and talk to me nice and everything, see me and think. I mean, I break the law, so where am I pull me for? He never stop me. Why?
I hear you, man. Well,
so you want Jamaica, you know, that same kind of thing there. And, you know, when you go in a school district, you don't have to see no one because everything there, you know. You understand the teacher them? If you know, go pick up and you have school bus and it's free. And then when you use school bus, now you know, so you can drive, go pick up your youth, them are there in the office. If you see 3:30 gone, them in the office. 3:30 school over there, so, and by 3:30, 1 or 2, them in the office.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember them now go just come out, so unless you go there, you know. They do and make them see you, boom, boom, boom. Them let them work, them know you. So like somebody can just come pick up and do what they want to do and say it work. Them lucky, them do it up to the school proper and everything. And now if you have no big fence or nothing, but the door them can lock and everything, air condition, window nice. You know, I come out like a man, nice. See? Our school them now is a 3-story thing where with some little railing where people can push up, man can lift you up and just fling you over. Them they even think about the danger of that. See?
Yeah.
And then the old same building, them they're all long. I just fling look up paint pan it and them they're not even, you know, the place, brother, we're tired of this. And when you look the budget gone to 1 trillion now and then them both span it. You don't want the budget cut down, you know. If them that work and do what them do with the money, but every year them read out a budget and the money gone, it missing. Pay kickbacks. Them just come and say this value this. Them make a sign and a 17 million.
Well, the
dearer than a house.
I would have is, how many extra people are gonna get employed by that budget? How many extra people gonna get work because of that budget?
Them not do no extra people. Just them said what yesterday.
A lot of it is contracting, same contracting.
And but kickback money. Kickback money. Instead of you employ people permanently, work out cheaper like we have National Work Agency. No, we have PWD.
Right.
Where would have first?
Right.
We have work.
It's Public Works Department.
Public Works Department, PWD, right? So when we have that now, you have people that work right one, and them have them bulldoze, them have them chop, them have everything. Road used to repair and everything. It never used to stay like this. It used to beautification, beautify some nice flowers. Yes.
I remember mobile teams driving around.
Everything used to repair, man, and the place used to nice. What that gone, brother? We're playing them gone. Them I said them a move good enough and a prosperity, but we're playing gone. We train them gone. That start from downtown. That would go on mobile. We train them gone. We're playing them gone. We're ferry gone. We most of our show houses them gone. You know the drive-in and them thing. Our beaches them gone and them thing. We left.
Right.
Everything else dry up. And the man them say them a move. That mean them a go back way. Me not see a country it not growing. But them I tell you something where you remember, you know, this is where you debate and what you used to see, you know. Down front to waterfront, you still look good, you know. They look like a scavenger place, brother. See? So when you see it go back way like that, you must talk. Brother. Anyway, me there, you know, I see the 7 just kick on, you know, brother. So
Yeah. I'm about to go pick up the wife.
All right, later, brother. All right, bless up.
Hey, good job.
Yes, brother. Respect. Up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Hey, let me tell you, I'm going to my head, you know, because I think them different, you know. My kind of profile, my kind of think them different from most, you know, what people say, you know. You saying? Yeah, man. That's why I say I like staying in the wilderness, you know. Yeah, man. I'm going to play this now. Play this.
Run Things Fest Promotion proudly presents a 2-day event, and on day 1 it's a mad event called Chaos Dancehall Soca Madness on Saturday the 24th of June 2023 at 72 Dynamic Drive, Scarborough, Canada. Music by the best of the best: Soca Sweet DOC, Canada's Diploma, The Enforcers, Flair, Lukey Supreme, and Magnum Force. Tickets for this event is $40 in advance. Tickets available at ticketgateway.com. For more info, call 647-819-3272 or 647-773-8399. Remember, it's gonna be chaos on day 1 on the 24th of June. To miss is to diss. Chris Goldfinger says so.
And remember, you have to be 19 or older to drink. And if you drink responsibly. Be there.
Remember, next week, you know, Saturday and Sunday, watch out.
Work like they used to before. You see that I will be loving you till 70. Watch out, this is Luke Kiddy. I'm making notes right now. It's all about Run Things Promotion presents a thing called Tenacity. You don't know this feature myself, Luke Kiddy, Jigsy King, Louis Culture, Sampi King, and watch out the man Steve Nile. One heap more artists, June 25th. I remember, you know, this is a 2-day event. So, you know, the 25th is the real big thing. The 24th, you know, you're live and all our vibes. But watch out now, me make you know something I did live and direct. June 25th, Run Things Promotion thing. I mean, I say, listen, you know where I come with the tune them. You are the center of attraction. Praises be missing you like crazy. So this is Luke Kiddy. May I endorse it, because enough time things keep. Artists not sure, but it's a Run Things thing. It live. See you forward there. Mad.
Remember, who wanna pick up them ticket? Pick it up. Pick it up now. Yeah, man. Remember, you know, cause we keep it real around here, you know. Yes. Yeah, man. We keep it real around here, man. Millicent, bless up. Go and drive now. Drive carefully, yeah, and drive safe. Yeah, man. Drive safe. Yeah, man. Remember, I want to pick up them ticket. Pick it up now, you know. Pick it up now, because one week, by the week, 1.5, you know, say. Run Things. Yeah, man. Run Things first. Yeah, man. Keep it real. You're going to see we, you know, because that tape and everything. So, no pick up on the thing. You want to pick up on the ticket. See there? See it up there? Yeah, man. Be a support. Keep it real, yeah? Yeah, man. We're there, yeah? Later. But keep it real on here. And I like some guy. Let me tell you not something before me leave. You know, of some people view politician and say them I work in a feed them head. Nah, work for me. That's why when I just tell her about it, a reality me attack. They make it seems like they do something. But when politicians do something, instead of gonna back, It are going to replace with books and all kind of things and jobs and everything. So the place are get beautified. Not even one more. Nobody not even one gone again. You have to see doctors and nurses and everything. And you have to see road fixed and everything up. You understand? People at work and job and family are tuning now and live real family valley life. Yeah? No politician now do that. And when you look into the 5 term and 6 and 7 term and a boss. Or me do what? No politician can come and say about fix road. No road no mash up. No mash up. You understand? That a foolishness. And tell about water. Foolishness. For over the years them a do that. Remember, you know, where them job? Where the cabinet job, where them for do? Remember, serve the people them. You want to uplift the place. You want proper health system, education system, job creation, you know, health, and you understand, and security. It can work. It can work. We want more entrepreneurs. And the government for more pick up for the people them of the country. You cannot bring in so much. I'm number one. And next big mistake government I make before me go away, see? When you have a country and you can give 50 years concession or sign contract to Chinese for 50 years, that is half a century. Just put your age and think you're about you. When them are just carrying at them other people, you think them I want to leave? After them sit down and have this place for 50 years. That time them politicians the dead gone to and whatever, you think them I want to leave, so? It's a permanent thing that them put on when them put on 50 years. So? Yeah, I tell you, them not gonna leave, so. 50 years. If you think a joke, when them sign the deal with the canal, Panama Canal, America leave yet? I don't think so. Something I got renew and thing. You've signed 100 years, 99 years lease. But it's very important. They're not gonna leave them back, they're not gonna leave. That's how you are on it. They might have some things down there. 100 years run off and you have to see them same way. You understand? These are the things where I know you can't do this. Make your people them build families to come up. You see me I say? Them not leave, brother. So you see when you reason with me panaway, that's why I say me are the man of the wilderness, because them not still like me, you know. Them can't face me, you know, people. Them can't face me. You feel so them can't face me? Remember now that it's them a deal with it now. And as bad as this one make nice with them can't go on. None of them can go on me. None. See? But there, yeah? Keep it real. Later. Bless, yeah? Bless up.